Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. The last Sarcasm City Sports Q&A of the year. The last one of 2022, people. And for those that haven't seen the Q&As before, it's you lot in the comments run the show. The Sarcasm citizens run the show. You get to ask us any sporting question, people, past or present. So it's any sport, past or present. It can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, NFL, whatever sport you want to ask about. And of course, if you are a member of the channel, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. If you are a member, your question takes priority like a super chat, so we'll get to it. Make sure you hit the like button on the video though. Make sure you share this across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. Joined by Peter in the building. Mr. Enzo to hashtag Enzo to the bridges in the building as well. Timo, what are you saying though, Peter? You good, fam?
Yeah, I'm good. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy is so shameless. We're not gonna get Enzo Fernandez, man. Stop this. It doesn't matter.
No, I know, but yeah,
this guy is so fucking shameless, man.
We might as well start there because I didn't know. So we'll go to that, Timo. And hashtag Enzo to the bridge. So you're on board with getting Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, number one. Number two, do you have any sources or is this just hope?
No, just read a couple of sources from Fabrizio Romano this morning.
What did he say?
Apparently we have to match up the trigger clause in the coming days in order to pay Enzo Fernandez.
They have to pay
We'll see. Anything can change, man. We'll see.
105 million pounds in a lump sum to get Enzo Fernandez, and these people think it's going to happen.
All right, Pierre. So why don't you think it's going to happen?
Because 105 million pounds in a lump sum is a lot of money.
First,
after this club just spent $250 million, it's not going to happen.
First, so you're saying no?
No
Timo's
chance
with it. I legit don't know. But ain't there other teams linked with him as well, Timo? Am I correct? Ain't Liverpool linked with him? Ain't my club Manchester United linked with him?
Liverpool will never submit the proposal. They will never submit.
Not me. I'm saying linked. I'm not saying they are going to sign him. I'm saying, so Liverpool haven't been linked with him.
The world is linked with him.
Yeah, Liverpool have been linked with him. I've seen reports. I'm not saying they signed him. I'm saying linked. We've been linked with him. Real Madrid have been linked with him. So you're confident he goes to the Chelsea. Oh, you just don't want Declan Rice. That's what this is, isn't it? You trying to pour water on that Declan Rice thing. I think there's more chance of you not signing Declan Rice than Enzo Fernandez.
Yep.
See, this is why I had this argument with Flores on Monster's channel. You're trying to set me up for this failure with Declan Rice. I know what you're trying to do here.
How am I trying to set you up for the failure? Am I in charge of Chelsea? Am I in charge of Chelsea's transfers? Do I have say?
No, you do not have a say. But
okay, so how am I trying to set you up? What am I trying to do? Enlighten me and
you want to see me watching a Mount Rice and Gallagher and Declan Rice in that midfield.
You want to watch that? Why are you acting like you don't want that?
No, I don't want that. Are you mad? I never said I want that. Never. I never want that.
Take two scrolls down for Tor's timeline. He's eating minerals. He's eating minerals and Mason Mount. But all right, he pretends like he isn't this. But you put him in front of Johnny Minerals, and Vitor will yell and scream for this midfield and drag his knuckles.
Johnny's my guy, man. Allow it.
This is what I'm saying. Like, he will easily get peer pressured into wanting this midfield and accepting it. All he has to do is take one step inside Stamford Bridge and start singing some nonsense about a Cobble midfield.
Me and Johnny are cool, but
he's on board.
Disagree.
He's on board. He's on board. His opinion can be swayed, 100%.
Yes, Jez. What are you saying, family? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is Jez there? You blessed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
On the Christmas week, man. Hold that, Jess.
Oh, yeah, Spurs are the only side who actually did out of the Big Six who didn't win. Surprising.
Yeah, we didn't. Surprising? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah, man. Surprise! I thought you would beat. I thought you would. Was it Brentford?
Yeah,
no, actually,
Brentford,
I can't say with chest. I thought he was going to beat Brentford. To be honest. Now you're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
It's okay, Jess.
Well, yeah.
You'll be all right.
I don't know why, but what it is Timo is now like, I think with Chelsea being bad, he's broken. He's at that spot. Like, he's been broken. I don't know what result it was, but I've seen a change in Timo. Like, he's had enough of these players now. Like, normally he's just like happy-go-lucky and I will see what happens. But now he's like, forget about it. That's where he's at. It's all right, Timo, man. We're here for you. The channel's here for you, man. This is a safe place. So if you need to rant and get stuff off your chest, it's cool.
Man. I'll be there, forest away, singing out loud in the way end. 100%.
There we go, man. You be saying Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea.
Far away this in this next month. So I'll be good.
This guy just gonna enjoy the pies and that. You know what I'm saying? C1's in the building as well. Yes, C1. What are you saying? You good? C1, you blessed?
Bro, my
Please,
nigga rocked
nigga,
my
what the
world.
fuck?
My nigga rocked my world for 51 minutes just for him to go down again. Fuck this sport, man.
Oh, we talking about Reece James.
I told you guys.
Why do you think my name is Aspie Ball in 2023? Fuck my life.
Because that's one of your greatest players in recent history. He's won everything at your football.
Bring her back, man. We need some change in our health department, man.
Bro,
you don't get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Go on, see.
Peter's doing extra series instead of watching Aspie. Bro, you know how bad we.
Hey, you guys can suffer. I will not be. I don't know why you guys are upset. I don't know why we're mad. It's all good, man. It's cool.
Nah, we need some clarity in the health department, man. Honestly, it's been horrendous the last couple of years since she left.
Hey, but now you guys only care because Reece James got re-injured again. The real issue is our backup right back is Cesar Azpilicueta, but yeah, that's what it is. Hey, why did Graham Potter risk Reece James against Bournemouth? I don't know.
Why not? We needed 3 points.
Okay, so are we going to that argument again that we're rushing players back? That is not.
Oh yeah, we are rushing players back. It's not just the medical department. He definitely did get rushed back if he couldn't even make it an hour. Like, what are we doing here? Coaching staff, medical department, they're all naive. It's fine. We basically lost Conte for the entire season for a hamstring injury for similar reasons. We're gonna sit here and pretend everything is fine.
Wasn't it like there's like one of the sources told me that.
Fine, guys, trust in GP, mate. That's what I was told. Trust in GP.
Facts. Trust in GP.
It's not even that. Like I think the
no,
World
I
Cup,
second that, man. Trust GP. All right, I rest. Go on, Timo.
If one of the World Cup though, behind the scenes, somebody gave him a green light.
I don't know what this guy's talking about, man.
Oh,
look,
no, honestly, there was a source. There was a source in that backroom staff. One of the England medical team gave Reece James a green light to play, but he didn't want to because of the risk.
If he didn't want to, he would have told the manager, "Yo, I'm not feeling comfortable enough to play." He acting like Reece James is like 15. Come on.
All I know is what happened didn't have to happen, and now we're gonna suffer for it. So that's fine. Like, just understand that, guys. It's fine.
Okay,
we won, right? Okay. Everybody's happy. Football's back. We won, right?
I agree. We're gonna suffer, but
we did win, and I agree. You all are gonna suffer, but go on, carry on.
Yeah, we won. I don't know why you guys are upset.
We should sort this out like months ago. Then should we why are we so reactive? Then it's not. Why are we so
reactive?
We can't buy anyone.
Are you asking why a football club who spent $250 million and then sacked a manager 6 games into a season is reactive?
Well, I would also blame the previous.
Are we surprised at what happened? Are we honestly surprised at what transpired? Can we be?
Reece James gets it. Reece James gets injured. Potter sees Aspie play for 39 minutes, and you're asking why he's reacted. Come on, man.
Hey, are we asking why Chelsea Football Club is a reactive footballing institution? Like, let's be serious.
Yeah, but
Peter, we wanted apparently we didn't need a midfielder this season. Apparently we didn't need a midfielder this season.
You know what the solution to this is? They're going to sign Denzel Dumfries for like $50 million. That's what's going to happen.
If we sign Dumfries, man, it's fine, man. Bro, that guy is the definition of BLM Alonso, man.
It is what it is, man.
Is he better than Aspie?
Yeah, but that's not a reason to spend 50 million quid on somebody.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the positives for you, look, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm trying to help out.
Guys, there are no positives.
Yo, Taza, why are you laughing, man? You know what I'm saying?
Well, how many
Just
times
try
do we
it.
have to?
Hey, get
They're
this
gonna
shit cleared
spend
up.
70 million. They're gonna spend 70 million on Super Saiyan Wan-Bissaka.
Hey, just so you guys.
Wait, who you
Oh
talking
man,
Wait, who you talking about?
Months, right?
bro, you're the one that's pissed. Why you say fuck me for? What the hell? Like, it's not. Hey, don't blame me. Blame Tom Boley. What the hell?
Fans on the same
Bro,
panel.
hey man, relax.
And we're talking about like efficiency of money spent. I find that part.
That's okay,
funny.
but that's okay, man.
Very,
That's okay.
very funny.
That's why we're Blazers out, my brother. That's why we're Blazers out, my brother.
TikTok more recently than you've seen him on a pitch? Because I think the answer is yes.
That's fine, man. That's fine. It's okay. We're just here talking about Chelsea. I don't know why you're like relax, Peter.
I find the money quips from you of all people, considering the club you support,
Bro,
hilarious.
we're on the same page here. What the hell is going on?
Are we? That's like a murderer.
That's behaving.
That's like a convicted murderer making fun of somebody for getting caught.
Wait.
What
did I say?
Before you might continue, why have I been misbehaving, Timo? What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
This guy changes his green screen every 4 minutes. It's really unnerving.
You've been good.
You irritated me, man. You irritated me.
I appreciate it.
He has
good behavior. I always am.
This is Timo.
Actually, you know what? Actually, change the topic real quick. How was your day, Flawless?
No one.
Actually, I haven't seen you all day. I haven't seen you all day.
I know I haven't seen you all day, Jess. So you know what, Pierre? First and foremost, fuck you. Secondly, Jess, thank you for asking, man. I appreciate it. My day's been okay. You know what I'm saying? How's your day been, Jess?
It's been a decent day, man. I won the Champions League.
Love that, man.
Let's go. Let's go, Jez.
You know what? Me and Jez here, that's all that matters, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Love that. Big up to Jez, man.
We
Thank
love
you,
that,
Jez.
man.
That means a lot, man.
Who you winning with, Jez?
Bordeaux.
Hey, shout out Bordeaux, man.
Yes. All of us here.
Ahmed in the building as well.
You can have your say.
Yes, Ahmed. What are you saying?
This fucking meaty guy, man.
Wait, what did you say, Pato?
I'm on the top row right now.
No, I'm just saying.
You're not signed in.
You can have your session now if you want.
Hey, what? Hold on, Father. What did you say? Sorry, because everybody was speaking.
I said you can have your rant session about content now if you want. Come on.
Huh? Bro, I already told everything of what I had to say about this football club in it, and
that's all right, man.
Today was the Premier League on City versus Leeds, bro, and I was watching the Mbappe joke. Come on, man. Like, you think I was watching that Grealish brother for Mbappe? Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, Des.
And Mbappe scored the winning goal as well today. So let's.
Hey, Neymar left before the game finished. He did the
Oh yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, it was also good. Neymar.
He got sent off, and he just went straight home. Apparently,
he got sent off.
Yeah, he got sent off.
So what happened was, he picked up a yellow like 3-4 minutes before that because somebody hit him in the face and he was trying to get back at him. And then 4 minutes later, he was in the penalty box trying to dive and get a penalty, and then obviously got sent off. And then after that, he left the stadium according to news before the game ended.
Yep. The game, like the Mbappe hit his penalty and like he was out the door.
His attitude stinks, man. Yeah, his attitude stinks.
Hey, C1 run the moment that we talked about it.
Yeah, ran.
He's back. Come on.
No, my laptop was fucking up.
I find comments on Neymar's attitude weird. Because he got a red card and left. Who cares? Who cares? Timo, have you ever met the guy?
No. He's probably angry at himself for doing that.
Never stood within arm's reach of him.
Nah, because I can't lie though. During that time.
Have you looked into anything his teammates have said about him regarding his attitude and mentality? No.
No.
We're just saying things based on things we feel and things we want to be true. We all make this mistake with people from time to time. We don't fucking know. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. None of us knew Neymar got a red card. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. It does not matter. If Neymar dropped a hat trick today, we equally wouldn't give a fuck. Nobody cares. Let it go. Who are PSG playing next game? So he's suspended for? No one knows. It doesn't matter.
And no one cares.
It doesn't matter.
I'm looking forward for them about that.
They could win the UCL and he could play no more Ligue 1 minutes. No one would give a fuck. He could score 50 goals in the second half of the Ligue 1 season. They lose to Bayern. We're all roasting him. The Ligue 1 matches don't matter.
Damn, bro.
Peter, you know what?
I will be there. You okay, bro? Like, everything good, my dog? No, this guy just uses on violence today.
Pretend to care about Neymar and Ligue 1, what they do. No one cares. We've established we don't care. Like whether he gets sent off, whether he scores 14 goals, it's irrelevant. They need to win the UCL, and that's it. They're not going to win it, and we're going to run jokes. But until the time comes, they get knocked out. I don't see it as a talking point.
But you know what? One thing I do have to say is, bro, I need the Champions League back, man. I need it back, man. I need to see. I need some of them games. Ooh, I can't wait for these fixtures, bro. I can't lie. Some of these games.
Oh, man. If Lucas Hernandez wasn't out, man, I think Bayern could do something.
Nah, I don't think so. Like Bayern is in a weird spot right now, innit?
True.
Bayern's hopes don't rely on Lucas Hernandez. I'll tell you that for free.
Wait,
but they lost their best goalkeeper.
Who's Bayern? Yeah, I forgot. No,
PSG.
Yeah. PSG.
I'm looking forward to the title. I'm very much looking forward to the title.
Unless they're doing some stupidness again, I do think they should get through it.
I'm very uncomfortable with having C1 on the bottom row.
Bro, our other options are even worse.
Man.
It's a long day.
Peter, this is like the Chelsea subs bench yesterday, bro.
This is exactly what this is, brother. This is the Gallagher.
Bro, I'm Amari Hutchinson. I'm the game changer.
You the 0 minutes guy then.
C1, you're that Bashir kid. No one.
Bro, I'm the game changer, though.
You pattern clicking Lewis in it, and while everyone's locked in, get the lights. Let's please do that. Don't put the lights. Oh, you're not logged in? No stress. I thought you was logged in. It's all good. It's all good.
Hey man, Leng is
I'm a fucking Chelsea.
Hey, yeah, of course. Hey, I'm saying that.
You can swap Jez. Swap Jez for.
You guys be safe watching
guys. Do it.
Next month, man. You guys be safe.
There we go.
Blessed.
Yes, Lewis. What are you saying, fam? You good?
Up at Chelsea. What's everyone saying?
Hey, can we
enjoy the game yesterday?
Can we talk about Timo's Lakers 500 prediction by Christmas?
Talk about it. The floor is yours, Stefan. The floor is yours.
There's a guy in the chat. There's a guy in the chat called we deem him the most dangerous person in chat called Westbrook is going. Timo is the Lakers jinx on screen. Every time he says the Lakers are going to do something, they do the opposite. Okay, let's go back to this year, after the All-Star break. Don't worry, guys. Lakers 21-4. They went 4-21. Yeah, 4-21. Yeah. This guy on the I think what did he say on the they went on an East Coast run and he goes, we're going to be 3-2. There was actually 6 games, so we got the number of games wrong on that one. They went 3-3.
There's less forwards, isn't it? Yeah, I was saying
this guy.
I'm with him on that one.
This guy posted in our group chat. He said the Lakers are back when they had a 10-12 record, and then they lost the next 3 games. Yeah. Then this guy said at before Christmas, the week before, he goes, don't worry, by Christmas, Lakers will be 500. What are they now, 13-20?
14-20.
13-20. We are 8 games from halfway through the season.
You said 13.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, 14 is much better. You're right. Sorry.
Hey, relax.
Apologies for one.
Sorry, I apologize.
If the Lakers had that type of aggression, on defense, they won't be 14-20. But we move. Go on, carry on.
Yes, they would be. They suck.
They got no dog in them, man. They be 15-19.
It's not that they just are not good.
They're just not good. But he'll go.
That's shit, man.
He'll go from one game to extreme to the other. Oh, we're never going to make it. We're going to Cancun. Yeah, we're definitely making the playoffs. Like some schizophrenic. He's got multiple personalities or something like that.
I'm in Cancun. What are you on about?
You know what, Surfer? To add on to the jinx and what you're saying, he said yesterday they would lose and they won.
Oh my God, it's the reverse.
He said they would lose yesterday to the Magic and they won.
Yeah, Timo, keep your mouth quiet, man.
The sad thing is, yeah. That guy, the LEC guy, light skin capability, AD, bro, that guy was playing his heart out, his sweat out, everything. Like that was like prime. He was playing like prime CR7, bro. Like he was putting week shifting, came in, came out, week in, week out, and they barely have a better record than the Thunder, man. And like I don't even check the table. To see because I'm like, I'm just here for Wemby, and the Lakers are trying hard to win games, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are embarrassing.
There's no incentive for the Lakers to lose. They just lose.
And the thing is, Kobe's watching from up there thinking like these bum ass niggas, man. Like, what happened?
I hope Kobe's not watching the Lakers. I hope
Kobe's watching the Pelicans. That's what he's watching.
I watch the Pelicans. Yeah,
He's watching the
Pelicans are a good watch.
Pelicans.
Trust, like. Yeah, I enjoy win or lose. Man enjoys watching the Pelicans. And to South Roo says it's always funny hearing Premier League fans shitting on league on players like Neymar and Mbappe, as if any defender in the Prem can handle them 1v1. These English fans are ridiculous. It's not an English fan thing. It's just nobody cares about league. That's just legit what it is.
I think you misinterpreted my point when I said nobody cares.
You don't care about Prest and Angus and Toulouse.
Like we don't. And like three of the best players, three of the best players in Europe are in if you want to throw variety in there, who is this for? But we just don't. Like, there's no one.
Variety's on the fraud list. I'm sorry.
You can put him on the fraud list. But my point is that nobody becomes a legend from that league. We don't look at anybody because of what they've done in that league. Other top leagues, yes, whether it's German, whether it's the Premier League, whether it's Serie A at times, whether it's that I'd say those three. Or La Liga as well, you can throw in the mix. There's no legends out. Who's the biggest legend who just played in Liga?
Mbappe.
Probably you,
what I'm saying. And what we all saying? You know what I'm saying? That Mbappe needs to leave. That's been the conversation the past couple of years. Is we want to see him leave. Because if he stays there, he isn't gonna reach the heights that he's supposed to. Like he's
why is Verratti a fraud, bro? What's going on?
Nah, it's just like, you know what? It's actually just over the years. Because I was always thinking, obviously, I do think Verratti's a good footballer in it, so I don't even gonna be capping. But like over the years, considering how highly he's actually rated, he makes a couple of very big mistakes in games. So it's not just League R games, but also Champions League games that cost the teams, his team as a PSG, also like certain games as well. Like I was just deep in it today again. Like he does it where like he just loses focus. Loses balls in like shitty situations, then they start to concede goals from there. Like I don't know, like nobody really talks about it. Of course, he plays in Liga, but I mean, just even in the Champions League, like I feel like sometimes he gets away with it. Sometimes I don't know, but I still think he's a good player, though.
Interesting. When I've watched him, he's looked quality. But like I said, I'm not watching PSG week in week out. You know that, but when I watch him, he looks like a quality player. Yeah, that's what it is. It's
I do think he's a good player, but sometimes that guy can lose focus very quickly, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Sometimes.
First. And did anyone watch the game today? The City Leeds game today? How was it?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
It's Haaland. It's Haaland show.
Haaland just did Haaland business, and I seen people get onto Grealish, and then what? Did he get 2 assists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard, but yes.
One of them was basically a FIFA goal.
World, man. Grealish actually had a good game today.
That first half though was haram. That was bro. He had 3 open goals pretty much. He missed.
That first half was 2020 Timo Werner.
It was Darwin Núñez, bro. It was Darwin Núñez.
No, that was Werner all over again.
Werner, yes. Bro, like, he got into great opportunities and like he's scuffing every shot, skying it. Like it was bad. Second half, he was good though.
Hey man, when you practically missed the open goal, man, I thought it was Timo Werner when he saved Giroud's shot going in. Fucking hell.
That's massive. Yeah, cause I see my whole timeline was people like cursing him out. I didn't watch the game. I seen it, man. And I was like, like this usual stuff in it. Like football, Premier League football has been gone, so people have missed this.
No, it's because
he was creating chaos. From what I said.
Because he's in a conversation with players that when they have a good game, they get overhyped, and then he has a bad game, he gets
blown up.
Do you know what I mean? It's no middle ground. Okay. Do you know what I mean? But he just don't. For me, he doesn't suit this City team. I know he got a couple of assists. He just doesn't suit their style of play. That's all.
Yeah, I
don't think Pep knows what to do with him. That's why he doesn't have a consistent run. And you know, that's what I think he'd do. I think he would suit us more than Man City. The way we play sometimes.
I've wanted him for a minute. I can't lie.
Same here, bro.
He's that type of player. He can suit us.
I think on top of what you're saying there,
Hazard from Wish.
Yeah, him not suiting
like that.
City. I just don't think he's a wide player. And I've spoken on this before. Like when talking about other wide players. To me, he's I've said it before, I say it again. When you look at the most successful wide players currently right now in the Premier League, they're all PMP athletes.
Yeah.
All of them. You are not, and even when you go across Europe, name me the best winger right now in any top league who is not PMP or an athlete or both. It's probably Mahrez. And even
he doesn't.
Yeah. Messi?
Maybe you could argue Messi, yeah. But then we're talking, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest players ever.
The best player ever, yeah.
We're talking, like, that's my point. I've spoken on this before. And like when we mentioned, like when people are mentioning to me about Jay, I've said the same thing about Jadon Sancho. This is my reservations on João Felix. Obviously, when I do Man United, I go forever speaking on that. It's now an athlete's game, people. As an attacker, it's PMP. It doesn't mean you need it to be successful. But if you don't have it in 2022 or 2023, you have to be exceptional at other things. This is why you see people, and we all speak in depth about how good City are, how good Pep is, how good their system is, and all those things are true. And we're seeing Grealish struggle. And nobody doesn't think Grealish isn't talented. I think we'd all all of us here would take him at our football club. I know I would.
Yep.
And you figure out the rest, like whether that feels
I don't want him. I want Kavicha. That's my nigga.
I'll take Kavicha before.
Grealish but that's because you don't like your manager. But Grealish would be your best number 10.
Wait, no, I'm not talking about manager even thing. Like I would. There's a couple of players I actually would prefer with Grealish personally.
Nah, not a preference thing. I'm just saying, but you would take him if he was available. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he'd be top of your list. You
don't do that, Jazz.
That's fair.
You have human son at your club. You can't say that.
No, I'm not even saying this because of Sunlight. I'm just saying there's a lot of players that I would just prefer over personally. Well, he would be on the list. He would be on the list. So like,
how does Grealish and Kulusevski fit into the same club?
They both play like number 10, so I can't lie.
I mean,
Kulusevski play from the right.
Yeah, but he used to be a number 10 when he started off.
Better at the whole creating thing.
Yeah, plus you've got Kane as well. You got Kane, he drops.
And you've got Kane,
he has more PMP than Grealish.
Yeah.
That's why you got R9, man. R9 up front. What the hell?
Bro, that guy got injured out of nowhere. Like, for how?
My point is that Grealish at Spurs, like even if he don't start, would improve them. Is my point. That was the overall point.
That's fair enough. Then.
The problem
let's not act like Spurs are blessed in that department with attacking options. He adds great depth to them.
Yeah, but the problem is he won't.
So Spurs are blessed.
You play 3 up front, and you got Kane dropping as a number 10, who feeds passes onto players with more pace in Son and Kulusevski. Grealish doesn't have. Grealish is fast, but he's not like running onto the ball fast. You know what I mean? He wants the ball at his feet.
He's quick, but he's not like straight line speed.
Exactly.
He's faster with the ball at his feet than he is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the same thing. It's like England had this. England in the World Cup. You were playing Kane with 2 guys who two wingers who aren't running onto the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Like trying to be goal scorers.
You play Grealish and Kane together. It's the same sort. It's the same thing. It's like it isn't. That's why it was funny when they were going, "Oh yeah, Spurs should get Maddison." Why would Maddison be sitting on the bench? He wouldn't be.
That's the thing, because see the thing for me is like, of course, I think for me it's more for fingers because you see Maddison playing more through the middle and I felt like we need somebody that can at least progress the ball through the middle because we don't. We do have it, but we're trying to force it on guys that shouldn't be doing it. I'm seeing links like Rabiot and Kessie now. And I'm like, yo, these guys are not guys that can actually progress. They're not really going to help us in the final third. Let me say it the best way personally, just to be nice. But I think he could have been an option personally that I would have loved to have. But Conte doesn't want him because like he would rather prefer getting more road runners in his team rather than actually creative midfielders in the middle. Even though we already have these guys like 5 times in the midfield already, but that's for another day. But I don't know.
And that was my overall point about Grealish is having the option. You know what I'm saying at Spurs and just him
as an option,
being talented.
Yeah, one thing I'm just talking about his talent. He wouldn't start.
That's fair. I'm not saying he necessarily does. I'm just saying as an option to have at any top club, you're not turning down Jack Grealish. That was my overall point. Whether he starts or he don't start, he's a talented player. He might not be your first choice. He might not be second choice. Or if he's available at a certain price, you're like, yeah, why would you not? That was the overall.
What would be actually okay? Let me ask you this question then. How much would everyone be willing to pay for him right now?
50.
50.
Well, I think that's probably about fair.
Including the English
I
tax.
pay more than 30 mil for Grealish. I'll be honest.
Because for me, because you know what it is here.
That's not a question of English taxes. Where do you play? To me, he starts for Manchester United and improves us massively. So that's why I paid the 50 million.
Yep.
Because for me, I would be.
Miles.
Like we bought Kulusevski for 30. Like I'm not paying more for what we bought with Kulusevski than for Kulusevski, personally.
Like I said, it depends on what you value it. I value a player who walks into my first team and I think improves my first team. I'm willing to pay 50 million for.
Look,
because that's we've seen squad players go for that. That's just how, and that's any position. Any player who I look at and go, you improve my first team, I'm willing to splash 50 million on. And people will disagree because Bruno's in good form. I think Grealish is a much better player than Bruno. So I would definitely take it.
Quickly off topic. Yo, is Twitter not working right now for you guys?
I don't know.
It's tweaking a little, but yeah.
Yeah, because I just wanted to make sure.
Why you can't send messages?
I can't send messages and then my timeline is not refreshing.
Yeah, that sounds like a
that
problem,
happened to me earlier.
Sounds like you problem.
Have you been back again?
No, I didn't go back because it's on all my accounts right now.
Who wants to receive messages from you anyway, man? You know what I mean?
I'm not like Timo just going into DMs like
my shit is. You're like Daniel. I know you're calling.
That is wild, Joe. I still can't get over that, you know. That is still wild.
We're not saying that on stream. No,
everybody in the comments saying play Jack Grealish in the middle. When has that ever happened?
Yeah, he's not going to.
Aston Villa
in the middle. No, it wasn't.
No.
Yes, he played in the middle.
No, he didn't. Murtaza. So who played left wing?
Games in the middle.
Okay, who played left wing for Villa then?
I don't remember. I know he played.
Because they didn't happen. He played on the left. He played on the left.
He played in the
they were down in a relegation battle like 4 years ago.
He started on the left. Is this Grealish for Villa?
Yes.
He played on the left.
Grealish never played in the middle anywhere at the top level for a consistent run. This
he
idea
never
of putting him in the middle, it sounds nice. It sounds like it would work. It'd probably work on FIFA pretty nicely. But like, there's got to be a reason no one's put him in that position. To sign him with the intention of putting him in a position he's not functioned at the top level is a massive risk.
It is a massive risk. Yeah, go on. Finish.
There's people who do what he does better. There's alternatives you can get for like wide creation that would be cheaper, right? Like the idea of Grealish is kind of better than like actually signing Grealish, in my opinion. It's kind of like one of those scenarios. So, you know, it is what it is. Like he made £100 million move, doesn't really play, fights for minutes with Phil Foden. It is what it is, man. Whatever.
Wait, so you think
City don't play it, so their intention was to play him like in that role.
Oh, their intention was to play him off the left, and he still can't really hold down that position as their club record signing. That's what I'm saying.
Because that ties into what I was saying before initially about it, and like, yo, it's athletes. You know what I'm saying that don't mean that Grealish is not good. This is like, why now I would try him as a 10 because to me he has all the attributes as a 10. But yeah, go on.
Look at Mahrez. Mahrez was at a similar level club, you would say, at the time when he was playing his position on the right in a different system, mind you, different like method of football. Took him a while to adapt at City, but he's more or less held down that right wing spot.
Yeah,
he's more or less held that down for a decent time. You could say when Sterling and Sané were doing their thing back when Aguero's heart worked and actually played, that Sterling played on the right. Cool, fair enough, right? But now that like Sané is gone and Aguero can't reliably run up and down his own stairs, so he's gone too. Mahrez has played that position. Like he's held down a position. Grealish hasn't really made inroads into doing that. And so I would really, like, as another elite club, I would hesitate to look at a Jack Grealish and be like, oh, we need to build around that guy. He needs to prove it where he's at first.
Wait, so you think the idea of him is better than his actual ability?
Oh, 100%. 100%. C1, you like the idea of Grealish. The actual production over the last 18 months has been hilariously bad.
That's true.
It's been the top level. He's just not black. and they won a Premier League. It's been Lukaku level. Like, let's just be honest.
The reason, like I said, I would run the risk is
because
I've seen him be successful here before. That's where I'm running it from, and I look at his attributes and go,
no, like I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he can't function in that role.
You're saying it's
happen. My worry is now you're around much better players. You're in a much more stable team. You play with world-class players all over, and now you can't even secure. Like he should be able to hold down the left wing position. Factoring in Sterling is now gone, and your only real competition is Phil Foden. Well, you should be able. You have Foden and Alvarez taking minutes from you.
Yeah,
but you know what? You're 100.
What that ties into is it shouldn't. But what that ties into is Foden being more, and Foden is not PMP, but Foden is more athletic. He has more of what we just called before straight line speed. Like I've seen him do that. Like I've seen him run down the outside of a fullback.
Would anyone class left wing as Phil Foden's primary position?
No.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't class it as his primary position. But what I will say on Phil Foden is, side note, I don't know exactly. I think he's quality. I just don't know what he is.
No, I think he can play there. Like if you saw Phil Foden playing at the Park, you wouldn't think he's a left winger, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Jack Grealish is quite obviously a left winger if you watch him play cage ball. Whatever size pitch he's playing on with whoever, he plays like he plays left wing in real life. You know, like it makes sense. My worry is you're getting beat out for minutes by people who's not even like in that primary position.
The closest player you can compare, I don't like comparing players, but the situation you compare Grealish to is that of Joe Cole, where he looked like a number 10, but he always played out wide. For Chelsea, for England, it's the same type, ball to feet.
Yeah,
didn't really like to, stuff like that. And the greatest, like I said, Aston Villa, he stood out because he was the main man. You know what I mean? And in the system revolved around Jack Grealish, whether it revolved around him, whether he's in the system that is there, and they're trying to fit the players around that instead of the system around the player, which what Villa did. They put the system around Jack Grealish. They're trying to put Man City trying to put players into the system, and Jack Grealish doesn't look like he fits how Pep wants to play at all. So it's what do you do? Because now you paid £100 million for him. You're going to lose whatever. You're not going to get £100 million for Jack Grealish back again. That's just not happening. Remember, also, I've got to remind people, man is, and it's not old, but he's turning 27 soon. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we're talking about a 23, 24-year-old. People trying to put him in that group. He's older than what people think. You know what I mean? We're gonna. I have a feeling a couple of years are going to pass and people are going to think Jack Grealish is still 24, 25 when he's approaching 30. He's going to have to Lingard, not that treatment where people
some people still don't realize. Some people don't realize that some people don't realize Dili is like 26 playing in Turkey.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is Jack Grealish. I think Jack Grealish. I don't think it'll be this summer, but I think summer 24. I think he'll probably leave City. Because I think he'll get less game time soon. I think they'll bring in a couple of more players that suit the wide position.
Oh yeah,
and he'll see less game time. Yeah, PMP. Yeah,
you go get some Sterling as a Sane-esque because even Maddison has spoken of. I've mentioned it as well. Like as talented as he is, to say he's underachieved at City would be wrong. But if, like I keep saying, if he was to leave today, they're not building a statue of him outside the ground. But Mahrez is talented enough for that to happen. But again, that ties into what I was like. Everyone knows Mahrez is talented. But the game switches up. It's like number 9s before you go be a quick. It's like number 9s who score goals. It don't exist no more. Go on, Pierre.
The thing with Mahrez though is like Mahrez was signed when Sterling and Sane were still there, right? Yeah. Like Mahrez was not signed to be some huge money signing for City standards. Walk right into the team. Mahrez was like the most luxury depth signing we've probably seen in recent memory. We all know he's a great player, but Sterling was still there. Sane was still there. Aguero was still playing through the middle, so they had their front three. You had Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, you had De Bruyne, you had Fernandinho, you had players like that. It was more so, we have Riyad Mahrez now as well. Like the expectations around the signing really factor into how players' performances are viewed. Because, like, if we had to rate Mahrez's time at City on a scale of 1 to 10, we're probably at a 6.5 or a 7. He's not flawed, but he wasn't EFA Player of the Year, Riyad Mahrez.
And that's my point is when I talk about him, because we all know he's talented to be an 8, 9 out of 10 signing. Again, nobody ever doubts. Like I've never seen anybody say, "Yeah, Mahrez ain't it." I wanted him at United when he was at.
I would still take Riyad Mahrez now.
Same.
I would still take him now, 100%. That's one player I would take from City. That like one player besides the obvious that like I would shoehorn him into our team and bench whomever I have to.
And
if you have to put Mahrez on the right and Sterling on the left again, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I'm not against it, but it goes back into what I was saying is I wouldn't want to see him what happened to Grealish and ties in. And like I said, in that system, you're working, athletes, man. And I rate Mahrez. I'm not turning him down, no. But what I would say is when Jez would talk, he wouldn't be my go-to. I wouldn't be like, yes, go and get me Mahrez, even though I think he's top notch. Left foot, right foot, tricks, down the outside, inside, all that type of stuff.
That touch the other day,
the touch for the goal was fire. The touch for the goal was disgusting. What you say?
Do you think that in the next couple of years, the trajectory of the Jack Grealish career could end up like Dele Alli?
Bro, he's gone next year. Think about it. Edouzi's coming back from Southampton.
No, he's not. He's bought permanently.
They have a buyback clause on it.
Yeah, but like they're gonna have to.
Bro, I would think like he's better than.
Before you go, Towson, what player did you just say? Who?
Edouzi.
They're young.
They bought him permanently. They bought him and Lavia permanently. They all have
bought both.
Yeah.
They have a buyback clause. I knew about Lavia. I didn't.
Oh yeah, they're all out of City's academy.
I had no idea about that. Sorry. Go on.
Shit.
Yep. So I think like a guy like that, like they'll kill, bro. Knowing City, they'll probably get Quaradona.
I don't even think it would be him
this
that
summer.
Grealish. They'll get somebody more proven for now.
Yeah, like a Quaradona or something, bro. Like who knows, bro? City always have a trick.
I saw City. I linked to Leao as well.
Bro, he's like Pep doesn't fuck around, and like City don't really make bad signings. Like I can't think of any per se, but like he's their really first and like true bad signing because he's also the most expensive player they bought. Like he's the most expensive player in Premier League history. 100 million Great British pounds, not even euros. Like it's not looking good, bro.
Wow, I can't believe.
I think
City fans, picking up
Palmer
over Jack Grealish though.
Yeah,
I just think it's. I do think it's really simple. I think you just have to play him more centrally. He does wide. It's just not it. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying, whether that's a 10, whether that's an 8, which I'm surprised. I don't know. I've not watched City like that to know he hasn't been located more in those areas. Do I think he's starts for them in those areas? No. But I'm surprised he's not been utilized there more. But
I don't think
he did play there. He has played there though. But
has he played there often? Though?
Yeah, he's played in the
okay. I just
in one of the 8s
they
play. In one of the 2 8s they play. Yeah, he's been deployed there last year as well, but he still wasn't good.
I don't think it's the position problem, Flawless. I think it's the role Pep's asking him to do. Innit? Yeah, because
Pep always asks that, bro.
Now Pep always asks his wingers to Team, what are you doing, bro? Pep always asks his wingers to hold the touchline, innit? But Grealish always wants to drift inside and start play from there. So I think that's what's making it difficult. I don't think it's the position.
Bro, Grealish is a maverick player. Grealish is a maverick player. He does not suit that system, bro. Like, bro, Pep had Ronaldinho, the maverick of all mavericks. People consider him the greatest of all time. God damn, Timo. The best player ever. And bro, he couldn't even fit him in the system. He thinks he's gonna. People think he's gonna change his system for Grealish.
Oh, he ain't gonna change his system.
Like, come on, man. And it's not gonna work. He didn't change it for Ronaldinho. He's not gonna change it for fucking nobody compared to Ronaldinho, Jack Grealish. Like,
why would you compromise your principles that have led to 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years to accommodate
exactly?
That's fine.
You're under. It's not like Grealish is at Villa still. You're under pressure to actually win shit. Pep doesn't have time to cater to somebody who's underperforming. It's not a question of. No one said Grealish isn't talented. No one has said that on this panel. We all agree there's some sort of talent there. But if it doesn't translate to what they want to do, and if what they want to do has proven to be effective in the form of a bunch of trophies over the last half a decade, then like really, what are we talking about in terms of trying to accommodate Grealish? That shouldn't even be a thought. It should be, hey, you get in where you fit in, or you don't play, which is what's happening. You know, it's like, yeah, they spent a bunch of money, But at the end of the day, they can kind of just eat the cost, sell them at a loss, and keep the train moving. Like, yeah, they missed on a signing. It happens. It hasn't cost them really anything. You know,
That's
like
true.
Grealish isn't the reason they didn't go to the Champions League final. You know, like we can say it was because he had a shot cleared off the line, but like you really shouldn't be conceding 2 goals in stoppage time to fucking.
Yeah, that's on the defenseman. Yeah, that's on the defenseman. That's defenseman.
Facts, bro.
That's
like,
defenseman.
funnily enough, like Grealish could be like some sort of flop and walk away with like 3 Premier Leagues in 3 years. But like no one would say he was good at City, but he'll always have this on his CV. It's a funny situation.
No facts.
I don't also think they're under immediate pressure to solve it either. Like their team is not so shit because Grealish is there. It's just he doesn't really bring much to them consistently. And again, he had a good second half today. Granted, some of that is just how Leeds play and how open they were and playing with a striker like Haaland, so it's kind of easy to set the table for somebody like that. But no, he had a good second half. Like if he could put that second half performance across an entire performance 7 times out of 10, we wouldn't have this conversation.
Yo, Peter, you see with Grealish, you see when with Villa, he had a lot of open space to run into, and Grealish's best attribute is carrying the ball like through like the pitch. And do you think he's a transition merchant?
Yeah, I would say so. He's what people think like Bundesliga players are in terms of Bundesliga attacks. Like ironically, I think Grealish would cook in Bundesliga because you'd have all this space to run into. Like I think that is part of it to a degree. Like you have to kind of get used to quick combination play, split second decisions, and adjusting against like low blocks and stuff like that. Not everybody can play that type of football. You see it. So I think he suffers from that a bit. But again, if you're that talented and if you're 27 years old, I would expect you to adapt to a degree. Like we've seen lesser players go in that City team and contribute. Why am I seeing Julian Alvarez have a very underrated season? He's 21, 22, something like that. Why are we acting like him and Jack Grealish are close to the same age? You came out of the favelas in South America for 15 million pounds. Now you're playing minutes, and Jack Grealish is watching you play minutes while he sits on the bench. That shouldn't be happening. That's not how this should go. He should be on the bench watching them and learning, you know? That's what it is. Whatever.
And we'll get to this. Yo, there's still over 50 of you lot locked in, which is sick. You know what I'm saying? Well, and it has been 60 as well, which is big. You lot hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I hope you lot all enjoy Christmas, Boxing Day. Looking forward to New Year's and all that stuff. But we'll get to this, Paul. Great question. And continue to get your questions in. Members, I'll get to it. Timo, what is Grealish truly worth considering you said Mount is a £100 million player? The floor is yours, Timo. It's a great question, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Paul Tierney, man.
Hey, shout out Paul. Paul remembered and was like, all right, cool. Paul from free. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, when did Paul say this?
We'll get to that, Peter. Don't worry about that. It was on a Q&A. You must have missed it. Yeah.
This is an appetizer before we get to
we had the conversation got so crazy is that Surfer was ill and jumped on stream to be like, yo, what are you doing? Like,
yeah, Peter,
you think this is a joke? We're not joking.
Peter, remember that time on Twitch when we were just in the chat and we weren't going to jump on?
Oh yes.
This guy, I was on my sick bed, right? This guy made me jump on. I sounded like I smoked 20 a day, and this guy was outrageous. He was just honestly, it's just one of the worst. It was like a Lakers performance. Unbelievable. It's just really bad, man.
You said how it's £100 million player?
No, yeah,
90 million.
Peter,
90 million.
We get to that. The starting price was 90 million. We'll get to that. But before we do, this is a great question from Paul. This is why I love the Sarcasm City community, because I'm mad I didn't think of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how good this question is. I'm pissed I didn't think of this. So Timo, you ain't getting away. You can't keep getting away with this. Yo, answer the question.
Keep getting away with this.
If Grealish is truly if Mount is worth £100 million, what's Grealish's worth?
I would say Grealish is 110 million euros, pounds player. 100 million
euros. 110 million euro player. £100 million euro.
All I'm saying is, man, if the market ever turns this bad, I don't want no footballer to be bothered at my club. I'm sorry.
You're finished.
English tax, man. English tax is heavy. That's why.
What was the question?
Okay,
hold on. I'm not having this.
No. Let's do this English tax, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you say Bellingham was only worth 70 million, and you wouldn't buy him because of English tax? And but even though he's playing in Germany, and you went, he's not English or something like that. Is that what you remember? I can't remember the exact full thing. He said,
I forgot about that, but
yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah.
Now this guy, serious talk. When I told him as well, like he's completely ignored it because I said, bro, this guy literally grew up in England. What do you mean English tax?
Yeah.
What do you mean he's not English?
Realistically, I think Grealish worth like around 70 million euros ish, or maybe 80.
Yeah, so more than 100 million.
Oh my lord!
My God in heaven, I have to call in God.
Hey,
call to the Jesus name in German, man. This how ridiculous this is. This is ridiculous.
Hey man, Jez when it comes to cooking too. I'll be there no matter what. That's Jez, man.
I don't know what. Seek religion, man. I don't know what. See, this is 8v1. This is 8v1. What's going on here? It's 8v1.
The game is called more as well.
How is it 8v1 by something you said? You said this.
I thought you said 90 million.
Hold up. I said to you, what is Mount's starting price? That's what I said. You said 90 million. You know what I'm saying? That's just the starting price.
5p and a nice meal.
And then Surfer said, and then someone mention the Tesco meal deal? And then Surfer was like, I'd rather pay 90 million for the Tesco meal deal. What we do?
There's more creativity in there. What are we doing it?
At least I know what I'm gonna get, man. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck me, man.
Wait, Mount is 90 million starting price?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the starting price.
In all seriousness, man, Timo, how the fuck can you say that, man?
We sold Eden Hazard for 120 million pounds, and you think Mount is 90 million pounds?
At the starting, mental.
Hey man, answer for your crimes.
My thing is, begs the question, right? If Mount was worth half that, would we have to have discussions about what his natural position is in our team 4 years into his Chelsea career?
I thought he's a and Peter. I mean, not Peter. Lewis says it best. He's a 9/false 10 roaming run turn there.
Why are you talking about Havertz?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that Havertz? My bad. Sorry, I thought Mount was in the same bracket.
Again, right? If somebody is that worth that much, surely, right? They've got some amazing attributes.
It's minerals tax.
Well, he wants to keep it bro.
That's
I tell you every day.
He doesn't want to fall out with minerals. That's
yeah,
why
he wants to use him as a captain.
Timo, are you sure? Wait, guys, are we sure he didn't mean to say 9 mil and he just?
I told him on stream. You should have said you didn't come through. You 19. I told him to say 19.
19?
90.
No, but I told you to say 19.
Now you're digging the grave worse. You could have opted out and said 19. I misheard you guys.
Exactly, yeah. That's what you should.
I can't believe that. That's the starting price. That's the crazy price.
Hey man, the end price.
I swear, like 90 mil was the starting price for Eden Hazard. Like what?
Bro,
what?
That's 90 mil. That is man.
So,
90 million.
So Fator, how much is Conor Gallagher worth if Mount is worth 90?
210.
Maybe 5-ish.
Well, you know what the crazy part is?
So you think Mount is that much better than Conor Gallagher?
100%, yeah.
Bro, Gallagher is trash, to be fair, but
they're both
trash.
Guys, see one. They're both
Ken is
trash.
just as good.
You
Ken
have
is
to
just
kill
as
the
good
man
as
and the
Ryu, man.
idea.
Ken is just as good as Ryu.
No, I agree. No, I
mean?
hear that
Yeah.
still, but
Yeah. Don't diss Ken, man. Don't diss Ken. Don't diss Ken. He's a good street fighter, okay? Don't diss Ken.
They are Ken and Ryu.
Ken and Ryu, man. You know
Ken and Ryu, fucking hell.
Gallagher's even got the long blonde hair.
He is, but he got the blonde hair and everything, yo. He is.
Bro, when Russian calls him Blonde Mount, he was spitting, right?
You have to kill the man and the idea. They both need to go.
We will only be able to kill the man, but not the ideas.
God have mercy.
And Ball also said, will Trevor Chalobah replace Reece James or who? Well, even as a United fan, genuinely gutted for him.
That's our club captain right there, brothers.
Chalobah or Reece James?
Reece James, man. Proper Chelsea.
No. Cesar Azpilicueta is going to replace him. Why are we acting
okay, there you go, Paul. Now, Paul's just asking, innit? Which is fair.
No, we have our club captain, guys. It's fine.
Bro, Gibbs White is going to have a field day on Sunday, man. Fuck me.
Hey, I don't know why you.
Wait, you log on Sunday? Forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get past Forest.
Wolves. Is that Wolves?
Forest suck, bro.
Forest.
No,
Hey,
I think we'll win.
You want to know who else sucks?
You tell me Forest sucks, man. Until Dr. Conte is coming to the crib, man. It gives them 3 points.
Hey, Forest did beat Liverpool. They did beat Liverpool.
Oh man, what an achievement, man!
Chelsea's gonna beat Forest, man.
Oh, if Aston Villa actually had good attackers, they could have beat Liverpool that game because Liverpool wasn't that good.
Hey man, Watkins might crash on Dyer again.
You know what kills me, man? You know what kills me about Chelsea and just like our team in general? The hot takes I saw on the timeline after the first half. People wanted football back so bad. They wanted to lie to themselves and pretend that we were good. They're like, oh my God, Zakaria is undroppable. I'm like, he's literally some random African guy. He's
he's in Switzerland. He's in Switzerland.
He's Swiss, man.
Well, people have been starving for football. We pretend like these performances are match day 1 of the season. We already played 14 games before this. I know we're shit. They can't fool me. They can't fool me.
Hey, Peter, man, after Reece got injured, they were blaming the hookers and the cheeseburgers.
I know. Havertz and Mount are back, bruv. Generational minerals.
We're gonna play.
I did see some generational.
We're gonna play a team that doesn't have a minus 30 goal difference, and then we're gonna get smoked. Like we saw City play today, right? Most of us.
Bro,
watched
that second half was fucking shit, man.
So
Reece James off, Chelsea off.
Reece got injured, man. Then
we saw City play today, right?
Even before that, bruv.
We saw Lewis. You're venting about Chelsea. It's fine. Let it go, brother. We saw robot Erling Haaland score 2 tap-ins today, right? Probably could have scored about 5. We play that guy in 2 weeks. So you guys be safe. Enjoy your day out at the Etihad for the FA Cup round 3. We're not winning.
You see why I hate
next week? 4 past us. It is what it is. Like, just have fun. Enjoy it.
Before you continue, C1, Lewis, you had to get some stuff off your chest.
Yeah,
the floor is yours, man. Second half, you was complaining about it. Go on, get off your chest.
I don't like how you want.
Yeah, bro, the second half was just fucking shit. It was before we even lost to Reece James. It was just sloppy as fuck. We just went to 2-0 and then just sat off. Everything else was dead. It was only a good 30 minutes. Play well for 90. Then I might be convinced.
Right, man, but
our fans are willing to run agendas off one half of Premier League football as if I didn't watch the first 4 months of the season.
They desperate, man.
We are a malnourished fan base, bro. We're going to be on a UNICEF advert.
They can't.
Hey,
donate a $5, bro.
Hold it in. Jesus Christ.
Look. If some of our fans,
shit.
Some of our fans were malnourished, and like they wouldn't be such
out of
raging
context,
alcoholics. It might be better. That's what it is.
Man said we are the most malnourished fan.
We are. I was seeing
Starving,
second half of the season, Kai Havertz tweets.
It's not even the second half of the season. It's
match day 15. Divide 38 by 2. We're not there yet.
Hey, they don't know. They like me. They don't know maths, Peter, man. Not everyone knows maths.
Oh, Lewis, he hasn't even hit 90.
This is what I'm saying. It's still the first half of the season. These guys don't know.
Hey, Lewis, if he stinks up on
anything to hide
hey, do they know? Do they know?
If we're being honest, if we're doing the maths right, they should have said second, third of the season. That's what they should have said.
Oh, you expect a bunch of alcoholics in the Matthew Harding lower to do that, right?
I'm looking at one right now on stream.
Yeah, exactly. This guy's up. The Lakers are going to go 3-2 on a 6-game road trip.
This guy has 2 degrees as well, man.
Are we sure?
He's not an alcoholic. He's a pieaholic. This guy.
They got a bunch of Timos in the stand, and you're expecting mathematics.
Did you have a pie yesterday, Timo?
Hey, Lewis, if he stinks up on Sundays, peak, man.
We better fucking smash Forest.
Oh,
we better fucking smash them.
Guys,
and I don't want any 30-minute bullshit. Play well.
No. You guys don't even know that we need to lose. We're only in 8th on goal difference. We're getting too close to 7th. We need to start losing.
Hey, City's coming up, bro.
I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious about tanking. By the way, this Reece James injury.
I'm here. I don't mind.
He said tanking. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm tanking. I don't even care.
You're not getting a draft pick, brother. You're not getting a draft pick.
Hey, you know what?
If you think I'm firing up my Paramount Plus to watch us play fucking NS Mura on July 17th, 2023, then fuck you. I'm not.
I would be there with you then.
I'm gonna say this.
I'll be there no matter what.
I'm gonna say this.
You see why Pep is a prick, bro. He has Foden. He has Foden in the lab ready for the Aspie Cook session, man. This is why I hate this guy.
I want us to sign Enzo Fernandez, but loan him back to Benfica for the rest of the season. That's what I'm
doing. If we do sign him, loan him. You know what? Thiago Silva, 6-month loan. I don't care if we have to play fucking Koulibaly and Chalaba. We're tanking. I'm dead ass serious.
No, so you put them in the hyperbolic chamber and then like just let them recover there.
Bro, facts.
They don't age.
Wait, Peter. This is a serious question. Are we going to concede a penalty in the City game?
Oh, are we going to concede a penalty? Probably. But like, fuck it, man.
Probably get these goals.
How many is the question?
Oh, how many we're going to lose by?
Yeah.
3-0. Disappointing evening for the team.
Hey, you know
crazy.
What? You should be ending fine because, like, well,
you guys remember during COVID times when we had the peak end of Lampard ball and we played City and we were 3-0 down after 37 minutes?
Yeah,
that's gonna happen again.
Oh yeah, you see that third goal? Yeah, I was watching Lucy's stream when Kante was the last man on the halfway line.
Yes,
the Lampard
bro, I lost my fucking head. I remember that.
Yes.
Some stupid ass defending. Lampard ball was painful, man.
You guys watch the goal that Everton conceded to Aït-Nouri to lose the game, by the way. It's peak Lampard defending. But like, that's gonna happen to us again. That is gonna happen. Like,
you should be.
I don't want to see any angry tweets when we lose to City. I don't even want to see it.
No.
My hope is either everyone gets hurt or we stay fresh for Champions League and pray for a miracle because we're going to need a miracle.
Yeah, we need to go all out.
I'll be pleased if we draw.
I wonder if we could stage like a 20, because it's a rearranged game, isn't it, from previously because of different things. But I wonder if we could like say all of our squad have got this flu going around, but we refuse to rearrange the game and just take a 3-0 forfeit. Just do that.
If we're in 7th in April, I want us to forfeit a game.
I'd do that.
If this club gets 7th, I want everyone fired.
It's not
I don't care if we get 17th.
It's not looking good,
bro.
I'll be honest with you. I'll stomach 18th and just go down. I'm not.
You know what? Chelsea in the Championship would slap still. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it
wouldn't. Fuck that.
No, it wouldn't.
I just escaped Burnley away, and you want to send me back there?
Hey, you have to
hilarious.
Burnley could get promoted and you lot could swap places, number one. Number two, Louis, you don't have to go. Number three, Ahmed, you can show up because you don't go Chelsea games anyway. So what are you talking about, man? What away game you going to? What away game you going to?
I ain't going to Man City away to get cooked.
No. What away? No. That's not what I'm saying. Yo, hold up. Take I'm saying take a chill pill. What away game are you going to of Chelsea's anyway? That in the Championship it don't affect you. You're gonna watch it from home anyway. What are you talking about? What away game you going to? What do I mean? What away day are you going to?
Bro, he thinks he's going to Luton away.
I ain't going nowhere, man.
This guy thinks he's going to Luton
How
away.
much skin do you think he's doing away? Come on, man.
I just want to say, if Chelsea get relegated, Burnley looks like Abu Dhabi compared to a Millwall away trip. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah,
don't do that.
Away trip. Let's go, man. I'm here for it.
I don't think it's even.
Timo, can I just?
Is it really that bad? Chelsea,
Jez, Timo.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm
saying. Something to you, Timo. I don't think. I'll be polite this way, Timo. I don't think your face fits Millwall for some reason.
We know what the reason is.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Timo, they wouldn't accept you just because you shout minerals. You know that. Right? You're also seen as one of us.
No. Wait. So Peter, so you're telling me if we get relegated, Reece might leave because of Mill? Yeah, love, man.
Oh no! Look, one law. My point is, we cannot.
Game to Old Trafford. I'm with it.
Will not be tolerated. Failure is such will not be tolerated.
Hey,
look, I don't want to be seen as a negative guy. If you guys want 7th in Conference League, whatever. It's just I'm with it.
Finish ninth if you have to.
Don't worry, Peter. We got the spot for you open. Man. Trust me. Wait for that week that I put in the GC when we play Portsmouth, Arsenal, and Man City, bro. You would think because people always ask you where are the Tottenham spaces, bro. After that free spot. Oh my days!
Oh shit! Yeah, Jez, I saw your January fixtures, bro. Fucking hell.
Hey, fellas, Jez and I will not be there no matter what.
Yeah. I was just about to get to that as he started talking. And that. You lot in the chat, get your questions in. Continue to get your questions in, though, people.
Jez,
go on, Jez.
What is our new show going to be called?
Bro, everything but football. I don't know. Hey, because bro.
Hey, I started watching Peaky Blinders. We can talk about that.
Let's go.
I actually have never watched this, so I actually need to.
Hey man, I just started watching Suits. We can talk about that.
Hey, you know what, Surfer? If you want, I'm down. Because
when I quite good, man.
When I see us lose 8-0 to City over 4 days, I will not be here. I will be sick.
Hey, PG Blinders.
I've got the opportunity next week, the City games, to do late shifts and work the weekend, and I just think I might take them. So I don't have to watch the games.
I'll be here, people. I'll be here.
When I got the notification for the Reece injury, I hit up the work GC. I'm like, yo, is there a shift on New Year's Day? I take it. You guys think I'm watching this team?
That being said,
bro,
he
is not watching Aspie in 2023.
The first watch along of 2023 will be the Nottingham Forest Chelsea game, people.
Bro, you think? Bro, we're not there no matter what.
I know you lot are not there. I'm here.
I'm here. You are a dangerous individual, man.
Why am I a dangerous individual? For providing content in the new year for the people on New Year's Day, 2023.
Hey, fuck the people. How about that? Huh?
Football? How about that? How about fuck you? Don't say that to about it. I'm saying. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I represent the people. We, the people. You know what I'm saying? Want to watch that. So salute to all of
we, the this guy.
We, the people. What do you mean this guy, Surfer? Yeah, that's where I get it from. That's exactly where it's from.
Come on. This guy's a Jack Swagger region, man. I'll tell you right now.
Yo, we the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. All the content I provide is for the people. I know you don't won't be here. That's cool. I will be here.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Represent. We're gonna show with Surfer because we're not gonna be. We need no one to run our
yeah,
you not gotta show up for that. I need you lot for that.
Bro, he thinks we're watching.
Hey, you know what? Like, you know what, Floss, man?
It's only fortnightly, man. You only have to go through it twice a month. It's only fortnightly.
How many more times did I try to do that, bro?
I haven't talked about Tottenham since the draw from. Like, I haven't talked to these people that want. Like, bro, I was on a space last night. There was a middle-aged man raging about the club, like it's gonna do shit. Like instead of actually going out there and actually trying to go do something, they're on spaces trying to complain about how shit the club is and everything. I'm like, bro, why are you guys so angry on the space? It's literally 11 p.m. It's literally an hour before midnight. Go to sleep, feed your children. Like, what are we doing here? Why are you guys out here complaining about Tottenham Hotspur? I don't get it. I was killing myself. Like somebody in my GC was like, yo. Somebody in my GC is like, yo, listen to this space, man. They're going off. Bro, I swear down, some of these people were 40. I'm like, bro, don't you have children? Like, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I always said from like today, Mbappe came back to my life. My nigga. Like, I'm not watching another Tottenham game. Like, I saw a link earlier about we want to pay 50 million euros for Kessie. It's another midfielder that literally have already 5 times already. Not a creative midfielder, and attacking. Again, another defensive midfielder, man.
At least black people.
Yeah, let's get this off your chest, Jez, in it, because you were complaining about this. Your fixture, because you dropped it in the group chat. I'm paraphrasing, but you was like, your fixture list in January, you won't be there. What's the issue going? It's a safe space. Get off your chest.
I woke up today and deeped it more. We ain't getting a point in that. We don't ain't getting a point in that one. I'm be real.
Why? Let me actually Google your run and see what's
I get it up because I took a screenshot, innit?
All right, yeah, go on then. Yeah. The floor's yours. Everyone hit the like button, all that good stuff.
Ain't no way we get more than a point there. I'll be real. So January 1st on New Year's Day, Tottenham at home versus Aston Villa. There's no chance we're getting 3 points on New Year's Day. Like Eric Dyer is probably drunk somewhere with his girlfriend from making another mistake from. Then we playing. Oh my Lord. Then we playing. What's it called? Then we playing on the 4th of January. We'll be playing Crystal Palace away. No, Zaha. This Zaha ballistic on Emerson Royale is gonna be murderous. I'll be real.
It's an RU dagger, man.
So Aston Villa at home.
Yeah.
Palace away.
Dagger,
Okay. Go on.
Then we play FA Cup Portsmouth. Disappointing evening for the Tottenham Hotspur. We're gonna lose.
You're beating
we're gonna.
Where is it at? Is it at Pompey or is it at your place?
It's at our place, but you know what?
Okay, you'll beat Pompey.
When these guys gonna hit us with like a late equalizer, and then they're gonna hit us with like from a corner kick. Nobody's marking no one, and then Luis is just looking at the ball like an idiot, like he overstuffs. No,
Jez, are you the early kick before you continue? Are you the early kick that day? Are you like half 12 or something?
Yeah, half 12 is
These guys think I'm waking up at 4:30 to watch Pompey.
Yeah, I'm not. If it was a late kick, I would have been watching them. I'm not waking up early.
And this another thing, we don't talk.
I can't remember
the
there
last
for
time.
the people, Flawless. You're
I
there
am.
for the people.
I'm also there for sleep as well.
I thought you were there for the views, man.
I'm also there for the sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm also here for you to show up, Ahmed. How about that?
Yeah.
Hold that.
Actually, good Flawless. You know what? Good that you remind me. This is the early kick as well, so we're definitely not going to win that because I can't remember the last time we won an early kick. So that's already 4 years.
Villa home, Palace away, Portsmouth. Okay, and who else? Go on, keep going.
And then, this is when the top years are coming out and they're going to be screaming Hunter out. Arsenal at home. We're playing Arsenal at home. Arsenal are going to smoke us 3-0 though, and Ketty a hat-trick. I'll be real. It's not.
So you guys normally beat Arsenal at home though.
It doesn't matter this season because Conte's at the round. Like, bro, we were in the trenches against Nottingham Forest. It doesn't matter no more. So, and then guess what, man? After Arsenal at home, we're playing City away. Haaland is gonna
get beat.
It's gonna be a Haaland and a Nketiah ballistic on us. Then Fulham, we're playing Fulham.
Hey, Mitrovic, real man.
Mitrovic, dunking. Bro, I love long day fam, but Mitrovic, and it's gonna be too much. I'll be real. And guess what we play?
Slam dunk contest, man.
And guess the next game then. It's Man City at home. We literally played City within 2 weeks each other.
Hey, you have a good record against City. You don't have a very good record. You have a good record against City.
I'm sorry, if Pep is the biggest fraud, all I'm saying is, Haaland, these 2 games here are within 3 weeks. If Haaland cannot make the difference and we beat them both in those fixtures, Pep is the biggest fraud of all time because there's no chance they're not going to get 3 points in either of those games. And these are both Premier League games out too. So, bro, I'll be real. Like, it's not looking good. Like, if Conte leaves after those fixtures, I would be celebrating. That's the only thing that I would celebrate that month. I'll be so real.
Hey, man, this 17-18 vibe I'm getting, man.
No chance. No chance. No chance.
Hey, who could have seen this coming?
You're gonna have him. Remember him after the Burnley game. Bro, this is gonna happen up at Portsmouth. I'll be real.
Yeah, man.
Oh, when he said
wait, but Jez, I saw you guys linked to Poor.
With who?
Poor.
Yeah. But guess what, Simon? Guess what? Apparently, he's not a content player, and they have concerns about him. But Emerson and Doherty are the ones. All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Yeah, go on, Peter, man. Kill this criminal.
Fair enough.
Hey, Peter, kill this criminal. Bro.
Hey, look, I don't watch football anymore. I told you, I have one more Premier League game in me for the season. I have one more. A quota of one more. Jez, you could find like football. Can we just make our show into like an impromptu Napoli show or something?
Bro, I'm here. I'm telling you, I'm just waiting for the fixtures to return. Like,
Serie A watch alongs or
but they don't return until January 4th.
The fuck? They have a longest break.
It's around a week.
What about the Belgian league? Is the Belgian league not bad?
No. Listen.
I'll be keeping up with the results still.
Bro.
No, flawless. Bro. You know what we should be watching? We should be watching League on Troy's, innit? We're watching that Somali. Somali CM,
We're not that desperate.
You know what? I'm gonna tune in and give you the report, fam. I don't care no more. I'm not watching Tottenham. I told man them in the GC, like I had like 10 laughing emojis, no only GCs when you sent messages. They all laughed at me when I said that's your manager, innit? I'm not gonna support no.
Bro, like, the Belgian league isn't back until the weekend of January 6th through the 8th.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Anyways, I'm not gonna watch football. I'll be here. I'll be just here for the vibes. That's why.
Hey, Jez, Sunday, January 8th, early kick, Genk and Club Brugge.
Bro, that is a derby. I will be there.
there. Let's do it.
Find me the link. Find me the link. I will be there.
I'm there. Flawless. Sunday. Early kickoff.
No,
Yeah, cool.
no chance. All I'm saying is
Just let me know. Just let me know like a couple days before, and man will add it to the schedule. To
See,
you
I
know.
Yo,
Love Ahmed, yeah, big up, man.
Hell yeah.
Love Ahmed, big up, man. Big up.
See you, Ahmed,
Bless
man.
up.
I was thinking, Peter, man, if Jez was into NFL, we could just do that stream with the randomizer, the prediction thing we did last stream.
We could do. Hey, Jez, we could do it. That shit was hilarious.
What could we do?
We're on the NFL show. We're predicting results for the last 2 weeks of the season. So I put in like 13 ties across the final 2 weeks just to fuck up the standings, and it looked like a Premier League table. It was great.
Oh shit!
Ball, man.
But
Peter,
no. And then the funny thing, the funny thing is here, I'm seeing Kessie links, I'm seeing Rabio link, I'm seeing Lucas Moura getting. Apparently, they want to get rid of him. But you know what Conte said, bro? You know what this criminal said, fam? We are fine with centre backs. No centre backs coming in. So he wants to continue with Eric Dyer. He wants to continue with him, and everybody's getting mad that he's getting a new contract. Bro, Conte literally 6 months called him world class. You guys think he has no influence in this? Dyer is getting a new contract because Conte likes him, and everybody's like, "Oh, the owners, they're not buying our centre backs." Yeah, because all centre backs are all getting new contracts because the managers like to give them new ones. I'm sorry that I don't want to scream and tweet 24/7. Enig out, leave it out, leave you a ball prick. Because I'm not alcoholic. 2, I'm not that emotionally invested. And 3rd, bro, I'm not a no life. I'm not gonna tweet every time Enig out, man. 15 years trophy short, like, bro, I'm not that desperate. Like that. Just some people. Every day when I wake up, I'm seeing like Enig out tweets, bro. I have to mute them. This is how bad it gets. Like I'm tired. Rob. I'll be real. And when Arsenal is gonna dunk on us, I think this is gonna be the reality for some of them that don't still want to believe it. I'm seeing and these Twitter idiots, man. Oh my days! I'm seeing lineups. I'm seeing our best lineups with Pavard and Rabio in the midfield. You know what, man? Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe. I'll be there for the AC Milan games because I want to see Leo. I don't even want to see us. Actually, I do want to see.
Well, you lot are playing. I'm going to watch both because the other game that day I think is the PSG game. So I'm just going to watch both. When I look to the Champions League games, whatever day you lot play on, the other game I want to watch. I can't remember who.
Yeah, no, because I know that's a better game on that day as well.
I watch both though. I want to watch both.
I would have both. Because I want to see Leo cooking on, man. Like I'll be real. Like I do. See,
I'm telling you, man. I've been telling you, lot won't get past him, man. I'm telling you.
I'm
Spurs are gonna go through.
The only person that I actually feel bad for is Kulusevski because like he doesn't deserve this, man. Like,
hey, he's trying to run it back, man. Real footballer.
He doesn't deserve to be on this shitty team, man. I'll be so
man.
Like,
Jez, man. My man on the left, man. Fucking hell, man.
Brian,
oh my days! If I speak on his stance in South Korea, they come after me. I'll be real. It's like BTS. Like
crazy.
You can't say anything bad about this guy. I see somebody say exceptional season, and Ketty has more goals than him. What are we doing here? Ketty is in the same amount. Like, what are we doing here about exceptional season? That guy has been shit. I've been calling his decline from very early in the season. People thought I was mad in it. And I'm at this point where like I know Richarlison is not the best inside forward playing off the left, but I would rather see just Richarlison over him right now. This is how bad he is right now, in my opinion.
Wait, Havertz has more goals than Son. Fucking hell, this guy's been stinking, man.
Yes.
I think we need to lay off Kai, man. Clinical Kai, but we move on.
Hey, shut up, man. We left that train. We left that train, man.
He's shit.
And you know you are.
I agree.
Yo, what's all this about, yo? Oh, Roger of abuse. Brian says, Flawless, can we talk about Casemiro, the best CDM in the world? He was incredible in that game against Forest. And as a United fan, it's just good to have a midfielder that I actually rate. We actually have two for the first time. I can't remember the last time we had two central midfielders I genuinely look at and go, I rate both of these, man. I can't remember people. Legit. Who?
Nabil Boppa Herrera. Come on, man.
Yeah, this guy, yeah, sure, man. But yeah, as I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Yes, like I genuinely rate, which is probably in my actually like Pogba I did. Herrera I thought was decent, but I didn't rate Herrera on the level or Matic on the level as I do as Eriksen or Casemiro. So yeah, man, it's good to see. And people who thought Casemiro for whatever reason just was at Madrid and just was successful for no reason. People act like he just was just there and just taking up a space and did nothing. Very similar to Varane.
Shout out Graham Souness, man. Graham Souness.
Very similar to Varane. People act like Varane was just there and it was just all right. So he had Ramos and Pepe and the rest, and he did nothing. He was just there in a white
remember
shirt.
though, man. He ain't Declan Rice, mate. Just remember that. You know?
Yeah, it's not you need to get him out your club. Yeah, you can't match it. You can't match a Cobham graduate. You know what I'm saying? Get him to the bridge. You feel me?
And this reminds me actually. He got at least to pay for his sins because we had this discussion literally like a couple of months ago.
Yes, on this very channel. But like I said to a gal when we was on the channel, and I've said about him previously, I'm like, a gal knows what he's doing. He's a very intelligent individual, and he stirs up waters to catch fish. It's one of the 48 laws of power. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's done it. He did it with Casemiro and Partey. He did the same thing with Varane and Ben White. If Manchester United were to sign Benzema, it would be Benzema versus Jesus. If United were to sign Valverde, it would be Odegaard versus Valverde. Man knows exactly what he's doing. Take one of the best players Manchester United have signed and put him against Arsenal player in the same position. Same shit. United were to sign Alphonso Davies. Tierney's better than Alphonso Davies. The list goes on.
No, that's just racism if he says that.
No,
that's
but he would say that though, because he knows it's going to get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? We know it's bullshit. Like, of course we know. Same way we know Casemiro and Thomas Partey is bullshit. Like I told you, when Casemiro was at Real Madrid and Partey was at Atletico Madrid, it was never a conversation. Those two were never put in no comparisons. But now one's in a Manchester United shirt and the other's in an Arsenal shirt. All of a sudden, it's a conversation. Casemiro versus Partey has never been a conversation anywhere in any footballing space up until they both moved to England. And like I said, one's at United and one's at Arsenal. That's the only reason why.
Guy who had a space going, arguing the legitimacy of the Club World Cup because Chelsea went 2-1 up in the 118th minute. He fired up a space before full time. We couldn't even enjoy being champions of the world for a second until people are trying to call into question the legitimacy of a competition they've never participated in because they've never won the European Cup. The same guy, like, it's all for attention. It's all to drive traffic. People like that know what they're doing and should not be taken seriously.
He also jumped onto the football terrace. I was on that show to try and devalue the competition, and he was misquoting a person from a Wikipedia post.
Yes,
to try and discredit it. And it's like, it's funny, isn't it? You discredit a competition a trophy your club has never been near to win, because you have to win the European Cup to actually to get a chance to get that trophy. So it's like, listen,
actually talking about that.
Listen, my advice is watch everyone, but always remember that some people are doing it to bait you and to get you into a conversation. Okay, so this man was defending Eddie Nketiah, which is fine to do, and saying he's good enough to step up in place of Jesus. We'll see. The jury's still out, but it's all a part to get people interacting as well.
It's interacting in traffic. And
the problem is you shouldn't be angry. You shouldn't be angry unless they come up with an outrageous statement. The problem I have is not actually people who come out with these statements. It's people who respond angrily, like they've insulted them. So it's like, just if you don't like it, don't interact. Do you know what I mean?
Literally,
you've got a choice.
I scroll past it. Like I said, I'm cool with him. I've had him on this channel. I've had him on my channel. I've been on his channel. We've interacted on others. But I told him, because even when I said it to him on this, I said this to him last time he was here, because we were discussing the Casemiro Partey thing. And he was like, "Oh, you sneak this," and I'm like, "I'm not sneak this, and you know what you're doing. You are very smart. Like, I know you know football, and that's never ever been a conversation anywhere. When Casemiro was doing what he was doing, and he was in the conversations of the best DMs, no one was talking about Thomas Partey being better than him. But like I said, one's in North London, one's now in South Manchester. All of a sudden, it's a conversation. Same way Ben White versus Varane. All of a sudden, because one's in North London and one's in South Manchester, is a conversation. Never anywhere is Varane and Ben White a conversation. Never. Nowhere. Nowhere ever has that been a conversation. But you put an Arsenal shirt on one and you put a Manchester United shirt on other. Now all of a sudden it's a conversation. Same way if Alphonso Davies signed for United and they have Tierney, it would be Tierney versus Alphonso Davies. Guaranteed. Fired up in the space. 110%. Or insert player here. Like Surfer said, it's just all to drive traction. And for regular watchers of Sarcasm City, we have one of those here in Ryan. He does the same shit. But he don't do it to like drive traffic. It's just attention for himself.
I tell you
Like,
what
he'll
he was
just say
doing
dumb
yesterday,
shit.
Ryan was it? Well, we were doing the Chelsea game, and he was like, he was bigging up Nunes, but comparing him to Kai Havertz, and it's like if you're trying to pop up Nunes by having a go at Kai Havertz, that doesn't say a lot about Nunes.
You're comparing him to someone that's not a striker, not good enough. Like,
but also, he's not a good player, man.
He's not good enough, so.
But yeah, everybody watching, like the stream, by the way. If you really fucking hate us, drop a dislike, do something, get your questions in the chat. Don't be one of those silent viewers. But just keep that in mind whenever you're consuming any sort of content on YouTube or any other social platform. Just understand some of this is wrestling. Some people like to play characters. They know what their audience likes. I always say to Flawless, whenever any sort of Manchester United episode pops up, a bunch of random NPCs in the chat pop up with the most random Manchester United content. That's why they follow this channel. Even though we do about 100 different things outside of Manchester United, you'll get a million questions about some random U19 player who scored a goal in the Premier League 2 6 days ago. That's all it's apparently supposed to know about. But it's like, all right, people are single issue or single topic content consumers. So a lot of times they will follow somebody, they will consume content for a specific reason. If the content is outside of that sphere, then people won't care and won't give it attention. That's a lot of times why you see people get caught up in these moronic debates that I don't think people would have in real life if it didn't feed their families. Like, no one goes out to a pub and debates Ben White versus Rafael Varane. No one.
Never in life. Is that a thing?
It's not a thing. I'm sorry.
Never.
Like, no one sits in a pub.
Silver's clear of both.
No, you're not going to go on a night out, see somebody in an Arsenal top, and compare Mount and Odegaard. Like, you're not going to do that. Like, these are not things that happen. Like, no one really cares. Understand it's content for content's sake. Some of this is people are really knowledgeable and passionate about what they cover, and that's fair enough. But just be able to use that filter and be able to determine where these thoughts and opinions are coming from for people. If they don't seem like they're genuine, then they probably aren't. If you're cool with that, just keep that in mind. Like, I personally don't say anything I wouldn't say in real life. So like, I try and keep it fairly honest and straight up that way. But some people are going to get on here. Like, you guys think Mark Goldbridge is really that upset when United concede? Like, no, man. Like, he knows deep down when he goes to sleep, right? He puts his kids down to bed and he's going to his bed. He's closing his eyes at night. He knows you niggas are kind of trash. Like, you just are. Like, it's so like when Chelsea concede the first goal against Forest on Sunday and I get that notification at work, I'm not going to be that pissed. It doesn't bother me that much. I've let it go. Like, you can't be irrationally upset every couple of days. At some point, you have to have that like rational discussion with yourself to really determine, like, what is my team like? How good are we? Like, I understand City fans losing their minds when they lose. I understand Liverpool fans acting like the sky is falling when they lost out on the quadruple. You're never going to get close to that shit again. But like fans like the rest of us, we know our teams are different shades of ass.
We know where we're at.
Yeah, like,
you know where we're at. Like, like I've said this, like United have levels to go up. I'm just happy we're nowhere near as bad as we was. That's how I look at it. I look at it and go, all right, like I mentioned, the central midfielders talking of this exact subject. And I'm just happy, like, I can look at us and go, wow, we can actually win this game. I have full faith going into games that Manchester United can get results. Like Forest. The last game, I'm like, yeah, we should win this. And we did. And it was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Is this question related to his performance against Nottingham Forest?
Probably.
Oh, what, Casemiro? Oh, yeah, that's our fan base being over in terms of him being the best. Yeah. It's our fan base being absolutely like being overreactionary, and I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it, but I will let you know, people. You know what I'm saying? It's a reaction. I rate Casemiro anyway. We've been starving. I said this to months when we did Big Six Bands, but I think it's just having a player that we can genuinely be proud of as well. because we have a genuine world-class player in him.
Peter should have blocked him.
He's the only one we've got.
Right,
BX is a regular. So for him to say that is strange. But yeah, that's a great point. What does speaking proper mean? That's a great point.
I can't remember. Can I just be honest with you? I can't remember the last thing we didn't have the N-word used. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, and the thing is, with BX Gunner, he's not new here. Like he's a regular here. So it's kind of like
what I'm saying is I can't remember legitimately the last time we had a stream where we didn't have the.
Maybe you're upset I called whatever team you support ass. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You probably are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, it's just like that. If you don't like it, leave. I'll be real.
I don't get as to why.
I don't think you could. If you can block me, go ahead. But I don't think you can. Also, like I get the stream links.
Yeah, he's not a mod, so it's calm. Don't even worry about
it. If you can't block me, fair enough. I don't know how you finesse that power, but go ahead. I'll still
because Flores always says, man, whenever someone's questioning the panel, that you have to block them in it. So for you, it's just a random.
Harris says, yeah, I think someone said it. Harris says, big up flawless panel in the chat. One question: where does Lucas 60, 20, and 10 rank among all great time performances? What are you not saying? Where does it rank?
Who was it against? Honest with you guys, I didn't watch the game. I was at work. I saw the Knicks were up like 7 with 30 seconds left, and then I checked my phone an hour later and I saw they lost by 5 in overtime. I don't know how a team actually folds a 9-point lead with 35 seconds left, but it's the Knicks. So like, whatever, man. But nah, it's impressive. Definitely, anytime you shoot almost 70% and you score 60 fucking points, like, yeah, it's like to say like it's the greatest all time. I haven't watched enough basketball and I can't remember enough basketball to definitely say so. And again, I didn't watch the game. So to give you like it's top 5 or it's top 10, when I've only really been watching basketball like that for the last like 17, 18 years to where I can retain it, I don't know, man. Like there's probably some crazy Wilt games out there. Like we did see Kobe score 81, you know.
I saw Clay shoot. I saw Clay Thompson shoot 60 in 3/4, man. Until you do that, you ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know
like
what I mean?
It's tough to say. Like Luka going Superman and then beating the Knicks is impressive, but like not to like discredit him, but like he did play the Knicks. Like it happens. You know, like
until you hit 60 in less than 3/4, you ain't nothing.
I don't want to say like it's top 10, it's top 5. Like there's probably some Wilt like 60-30 games out there.
Well, the problem is, Peter. Let's do this. Importance of the game, right? I've seen players score 30 points in playoff games. That is, to me, is more respectable than Luka hitting 60 against the Knicks in regular season.
That's the thing too with the regular season game in December. Like it doesn't.
We're not halfway through.
It doesn't matter too much. Yeah. It's great for your fantasy team. If you're playing somebody this week who had Luka, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, you probably lost. But like, yeah, it's game 38 of the regular season in the NBA. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how like to rate that on a scale or like where it would be in terms of a ranking. I don't know if I didn't see it, but that's not the most impressive thing I've heard of. I still think Kobe's 81 against the Raptors when none of his teammates were in double digits is more impressive than that. But like, if you disagree, fair enough. Like, if you didn't watch the Kobe 81 game, I feel bad for you.
Oh, I watched that. That was a great memory.
Yo, one quick thing before my internet was lagging when we were talking about Casemiro, but I have 3 words to say. Veni, Vidi, Vici.
That was more than 3
Translation: I came, I saw, I conquered. The great Julius Caesar once said.
Has he gone again?
You fucking Arsenal fans tried to compare him. He said I was on Big Six Bands on Monta's stream.
Yo, what's going on? He's gone again, isn't it?
I can hear him. Can you not hear him?
I can hear him, yeah.
I can hear him, yeah.
Oh,
I can hear you, Peter, and I can hear Surfer.
All right, he's basically saying nothing important. Sorry.
I can hear you now, Tazo. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. He was about to go off. Can you guys hear each other now? So we don't have to play telephone?
I'm good, right?
Yeah, Tazo, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, okay. All right, okay. Basically, all I was saying is I was told on Wanta's stream, I was on there and I was arguing with, I think it's One Touch TV. I think the brother's name is, and he was telling me Casemiro's here just a passenger. You know, he's here to collect his pension checks. Like, you know, this is a retirement check, all this bullshit, and this guy's doing this, bro. Like, I said Casemiro's the best DM in the league. I didn't need this performance against Forest to prove that. This guy's been the best DM in the league ever since Busquets, you know, turned into a corpse. Like, Rodri's one season is enough for him to be the best DM in the league when this guy's won 5 Champions Leagues. This guy was arguably the man of the match, if not for Courtois, in that Champions League final. The second leg, in the first leg, City scored 4 goals against Real Madrid. Casemiro wasn't there. When he comes back, De Bruyne gets shut out and, you know, goes back hiding like a bitch that he is and gets hooked off after 76 minutes.
Top red, man. It's incredible.
Like, what are we doing here? And I have these Arsenal fans telling me, oh, number 5 this. I won't say his name because he's a pussy. But, you know, all this shit. But, like, yo.
You got in trouble in the first place.
Yo, like, what the hell? Like, we're talking about Casemiro, you know. Fuck Julius Caesar, actually. You know, it's Julius Casemiro, motherfucker. I came, I saw, I conquered. This is my bitch. This is my bitch. Yeah, Bruno. Let's go, man. Bruno, yeah. Let's fucking go, man.
Bruno.
It feels so good to have a good deal, bro. It feels so good. Like, all these years,
man. You're all right.
All these years, we were trying to unlock Pogba. The summer he leaves, we actually get a person that would unlock him.
You guys man. You're all right. You're fine.
Yeah, man, you still have Fred.
You have Kai Havertz. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm out. And Gallagher. Yeah, you lot good too. Yeah.
I kind of on a window.
It's the same thing.
On a window. How much for Bruno?
How
much for Bruno?
Bro, like, Jez is asking for Bruno. This is a dire situation.
I'm tired, man. You know what? That diet. It's not even diet anymore. It's too nice of a word.
Yeah, man. Bruno hate used to hit like crack, man. Not anymore, man. It's time to move on.
Crazy.
Give me him.
Paul says, PSG apparently want to sign Fred. How much could we make of him if he was to move on flawless? One, I'm waiting to see an offer. I don't know how true that is. I don't see why PSG would want Fred. Like, they did sign Idrissi though, so he fits that profile, but I don't believe it was the same manager. But this just sounds off to me. It makes no sense. This sounds like when you get fired on like FIFA career mode and random shit starts happening. That's what this sounds like to me. But I've been wrong on these transfers before. If he was to move on, I believe he's only got 1 year left, so probably like 30 M's. I think we triggered his extension. It's 18 months, so we triggered his extension. So it's what, 2024?
Yep.
Because we triggered his extension recently.
United won 30 million for him. That was the story
20 to 30 M's, which would be great business, and then we could reinvest that and then go and get a central midfielder.
I would take 20 to 30,000 for him. Fucking hell. You talking millions.
They want him if he doesn't get an
You crazy, dog. Get me a couple vending machines and shit. Get me a couple of like what the hell?
Tesco meal,
you know what I'm saying? Get me some of them Qatari robes and shit. Hey man, you could have Fred for free. Fucking hell. This is about 30 M's.
But yeah, like I'm saying though, if they want him and it's like he's there. But yeah, I said that, Shah, that I don't think PSG wanted. It sounds like a random, like when you're on FIFA career mode and you're in your 6th, 7th season, a random transfer start happening. That's what this sounds like to me. So do I believe they are interested? No, I don't think it happens. But hypothetically, if it was, get the money, because we need central midfielders anyway, regardless of this. So Manchester United need to go do what needs to be done, because our backup to Eriksen and Casemiro is not good enough, and that's across our team. We are so short, it's frightening in terms of quality. So like the first 11, cool. After that, very, very little. Very little. Like we are so. That's why Luke Shaw was playing centre back against Forest. That's how light we are. That's one player missing. No, 2 actually, and one of them is not good enough anyway.
At least you know Maguire is done out here though.
Yeah.
Maguire been done. You know what I'm saying? But all the people were like, Ten Hag's not. Why is he not dropped him first game? Shaw played ahead of him yesterday against Forest.
Oh, that's okay.
Shaw played
that guy is going to Everton, man.
Nah, he's going to Tottenham, bro. The links is real.
I haven't seen one link. Don't put that out there. I've seen no link.
Yeah, I think if Maguire goes Tottenham, Jez might actually stop supporting Tottenham.
I was watching
the Maguire centre back partnership. That works.
Maguire, Dyer, and Romero. Let's go, man.
I saw what's it called?
Mag Dyer.
I taught man about this Robbie thing. If I see this guy holding a Tottenham shirt, man, I'm just owning the club, man. I don't care no more. I'm cautious until
World Cup winner and World Cup finalist.
Hey, you know what? You go sign him. I heard you need some midfielders. You go sign him.
Jez, I saw.
Yes, Rabiot.
I would take Rabiot. Nah.
You tripping?
Yeah. See,
you tripping?
Hey, close. You tripping, though.
I take him as I take him as fifth choice for free. Name me a better fifth choice centre back. A fifth choice centre back. Fifth choice midfielder.
Mohamed Elneny.
Hey,
the rain one. Rabiot.
Hey, I'll take Bissouma. I'll take Bissouma.
Hey,
Jez, what's going on with Bissouma, bro?
Conte is a terrorist. That's why. What should I say?
Yeah, I know Pierre was moved by Bissouma like that.
See, the funny thing is here. I don't think he's a bad player in the life. I don't think he's that bad. Well, I don't think he can actually get better. But it's just that, like,
what the hell?
You know what? This reminds me. This reminds me when Kulusevski came in first, innit? Like Kulusevski was like, he was kind of stinking up the place when he came in, but then he kind of regained his form. So for me, it's like I just probably think Conte doesn't want to use Bissouma. That's the thing. Like, he would just rather prefer to play Bentancur and Højbjerg for the rest of the season rather than just play him. Which is weird because, again, you want, like, who are the midfielders you want? Because then you want to get guys like Rabiot and you want to get guys like Kessie, and they're not much better in my opinion in terms of ability wise, in my opinion. So it's kind of, but again,
you don't need them. You don't need them.
But he wants them. That's what I said. Yeah, if this is the backing that people say we should back him with, then keep that backing. I'll be real, keep it. Because I don't want it. I don't want it. And this is the one thing I always saw about Conte this season is, yes, we can back him, but these backings, long term wise, will hinder us more than it is already hindering us. In my opinion, like these players that we bought in the summer, at least, let's say Conte wasn't really feeling all of them, other than maybe Perisic and Richarlison. Still, I can at least see a manager wanting to work, willing to working with them. But if he leaves after the next 6 months, and we bring guys like Kessie, and we bring guys like Rabiot in, when we already have like guys that I think are better than them, then what are we gonna do now? You're just filling up the squad unnecessarily. You're taking spots up that can go to different players that we can invest in. But again, and then we're talking about him not getting bucked when he asking for guys that don't even want to join the club, and then he doesn't have B options. Then what should I do, man? Like we can't back him with everything. Like we can't just be cool and say, fuck it, let's spend 90 million on a Guardiola or a Bastoni and Lautaro. It doesn't work like that. He needs to realize that, in my opinion. But he doesn't want to. And he needs to realize, like, he was complaining about how we are not a club that's willing to put big players on big wages. Look at Liverpool's wage bill. It's not even that big.
So I think Van Dijk is the highest. I don't know.
I think now it's Salah now with the new contract.
Oh yeah.
But before that, the wage bill wasn't even that crazy. You can't tell me you can't build a team with players that aren't on big wages. Good. Look at Kulusevski. Like Kulusevski's barely on 100k, and you want to tell me he's not good enough? Fair enough, man. Like I said, like this guy wants to just get all his Inter players into my club and then wants to fuck off after 6 months. Like, miss me with that one, man.
Alright, lads,
hey, Jez, I did see.
Go on, Tyler.
Jez, I was listening to Band Sports Ooze, and they were talking about how Maguire was like, Expressions himself said it. So you said there's no links. What's he talking about then?
What did he say? Because I wasn't watching it.
He said there's like been heavy links to Tottenham.
As a journalist. But again, I'm actually talking about actual reliable thing because from our side,
I just going off.
I don't know. This can be just one of those nothing links. Like I don't know what Expression was saying about if you would actually like him or not. I personally wouldn't like him.
at all. Again, this sounds like a Conte move because he sees him playing well in the back three. But again, like, this is the issue with Conte. Like, he looks at the funny thing is here, he thinks Burden is possible in this. Like, he still looks at the Premier League like he looks at the Premier League when he was here with Chelsea. Like, oh yeah, I can just come in and just win the Premier League real quick. It doesn't work like that. You need a little bit of time and build a squad. Need to be patient. But the issue is he doesn't want to be patient and want to just pay the big bucks on guys here that will be on crazy wages and everything. Not saying that it's wrong, but in the same time, you have to understand what the club has been like. And it doesn't just, you can't just not come in here, in my opinion, and just say, fuck it, let's get a guy in 300k like this. It doesn't work like that. Like Son and Kane, they aren't even 300k. And then you're asking the next guy to come in just like that. Then these guys gonna ask for new bigger wages. The other guy's gonna ask for bigger wages. Like, come on, man. Like I said, he's been unrealistic with certain targets, and he needs to be real with himself as well. Like, it's not Man City. And you see, and even with Inter right now, you see the financial situation. That's because of him, because he was signing all these guys.
Yo, Jez, if he doesn't win anything this season, has he underachieved?
Fuck no. Like, what is this team supposed to win? That's the real question. Like, I think it wasn't. I still believe it wasn't wrong to at least have the expectation. Like, when you have a manager like him at the club, that you wanted to expect something to win. For me, it's that, like, my expectation for this season was I just want to see progression, but whatever is from the cups or it's just on the league itself, like, show me like as actually building something. But the issue is there's nothing that you have built on from last season. I think you just went even backwards, and then you're asking the club to back you and just get ridiculous money in January. Like, I'm sorry, it just doesn't run for me like that. And people say I'm manipulated by the club again because they want me to turn against Conte. Nah, it's not because of that, man. It's I mean, like, all these people that were saying stuff like it doesn't matter. It's all about the 3 points. It doesn't matter if you literally in the dying minutes against West Ham and Nottingham Forest. It doesn't matter because after the World Cup, the performances are gonna be good again. Guess what? Went 2-0 down against Brentford and had to do another comeback. Like, again, like, everybody just they are the guys who are brainwashed by Conte's CV. That's what I would say.
Do you know what? You know that result, right? I had Spurs showed their resilience. You know, it's like, they won so many points and being
so bullshit,
coming back. It's like, no, bro, there's a serious problem. Exactly. They shouldn't have to go. They shouldn't have to do this so many times. It's not resolute. This is not. You're down 2-0. That's the problem.
I do think it's a good sign of mentality to come back. But you shouldn't be doing that all the time.
For me, it's like and this is somewhere someone tried to compare. I remember I had these arguments just before the World Cup with a Spurs fan, always saying this is a good thing. But I was like, every time that, and for me, the frequency of the way it happens as well. For me, it's like, okay, if you were at least dominated by a better team and you were able to do that, that's fair enough. But you're doing it against literally everybody. It doesn't matter if it's Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Championship, League One opposition. It doesn't matter who you do it every time. Then it's a problem. It's not a mentality thing. You're not mentality monsters coming back from 2-0 down against Portsmouth or like Nottingham Forest. It's not being shown mentality, in my opinion. That's just showing my opinion is just showing something is awfully wrong. And everybody claiming the owners and the club, you guys are foolish because the owners are not on the pitch.
Hang on, Mataza, why are you timing out, man?
He said he'd tell me the PSG, man. He can hold that.
No, you don't time out, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. He's an OG.
Me and man are cool, bro. Don't worry.
Time him out, man.
Free up, man.
It's for trolling him, bro. Man,
troll him verbally. Troll him verbally.
Oh, of course.
I thought you said something wild.
I didn't say anything wild, man.
Bro, it's a troll.
You're on mute, fam. Pierre, you're on mute.
Hey, fuck Murtaza. How about that, man?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you. How about that?
Hey, man, he's over here fucking blocking Manch of all people. How dare you?
Yeah,
he's free him up.
What are you lot on timing back out? What are you?
You know what, Manch? If you want to abuse people in the comments, go ahead, man.
Yeah,
he said he'd sell you to PSG. That's not that shabby. Because the worst places to be sold to.
Yeah, exactly. Tottenham.
Could go to Arsenal.
I was gonna.
Oh man, I'm a top red.
Go to Spurs.
That's what I'm saying.
You know you're a top red. We know that.
No, I'm top red, man. Leave me be, man.
We know you're a top red. I talked to you enough. I know you are 110% a top red.
Yeah, man. It's on, big man. Man's trying to tell me, Jack Grealish is shit. James Maddison,
He's trying to tell you what. I think his internet's gone again. Yo, Taz, you there?
Yeah,
he's there.
Nah, you just cut off. You said man tried to tell me, and then you cut off.
He tried to tell me that Grealish is just a shit James Madison like an hour ago. This guy,
Grealish wishes he was like a shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told him that. He's like,
does he though?
Talking in the DMs. He's like, I'm like, mentioning Jack Grealish in the same breath as Maddison is disrespectful to Maddison, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, my league pass has been lagging so much, man.
Oh, fam, it's been doing it to me as well. I'll big up to our lab in the chat as well. Yeah, it's been doing the same shit to me. Hey, and don't forget, people, as well. Don't forget, check out thelatesttrends.net. Make sure you check that out. Online designer clothing store, people. Online designer clothing store. Men's wear on there, female wear there, kids wear, trainers, plus more. Check it out. www.thelatesttrends.net. The link is in the chat. It's also underneath in the description. Designer clothing at cheaper prices. You can see the brands there. You can see it on the screen. Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, Off-White, Palms Angels, Prada, Stone Island, Versace, and many more. The list goes on, people. So make sure you check it out, man. You got all that Christmas money. You know what I'm saying? Check out the website. Make sure you go follow the Instagram as well. And also on top of that, speaking of clothing and stuff, what I'm going to do for you lot in the new year, all the members of the channel. So if you join the membership, and you are a member, I'm gonna make the Sarcasm City merch available to you lot. So to all the members, I'm gonna sort that out in January. So if you're a member of the channel, we'll have merch available. So it'll be snapbacks, beanies, hoodies, t-shirts. There'll be items that are available in different colors. You want to see me wearing it, the black and white, the white and black, blue and white, red and black, pink and black as well. So yeah, I'm gonna make that available for you lot. I'm gonna sort that out in the new year, and that'll be available to all of the members. No matter what tier you're on, whether it's the first, the second, or the third, I'm gonna do that for you lot in it because you lot continue to support. So big up, man. Much love to everyone.
I think you should have one of the levels of the membership should be a bottom row membership, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's an exclusive club, right?
There's an exclusive club, man.
You might let me know what tier you want me to add it to, and I'll say, I'll put bottom row.
It's not a monetary tier thing. It's we select who gets to be in.
Exactly. It doesn't work like that.
Man, idiots, yo.
What are your credentials?
That's not how this works. You apply, we review applications, we accept you or we deny you.
Yeah. There you go, people. So what the membership gives you, people, if you are a member, you can apply to be on bottom row. That's what you can do. You can apply to be on bottom row. There you go.
Yeah.
And then they decide.
We will take it to tribunal and we will discuss it. All right.
There you go. So you have to be a member of the channel to apply, people, at any level. You have to be a member of the channel. So there you go. 2 new perks, people. 1, to be able to apply to be a bottom row candidate, and secondly, the Sarcasm City TV merch as well. There you go.
Honestly, just apply.
These guys are ridiculous.
There you go.
That's why you're laughing.
They're so ridiculous.
They are ridiculous. They're so stupid.
It's not even you get it. It's to be able to apply. I hate you, Peter. I hate you, man.
I'll be honest. If it's like Ryan paying $100 a month, they're not getting in, pal.
Yeah, they ain't trying to see. I understand why you've done it that way. I wouldn't let Ryan in. I get you.
Yeah, there's no pay this and you get in, because then nah, man.
It's like exactly like then you get any sort of random in here, like we don't want that.
Exactly. Bro, we're gonna do bottom row streams. You will be if you are a member who's been approved from bottom row, you're allowed on those streams. If you're not, game is a game.
Exactly.
Like, the link for the membership, people, is in the pinned comment. The link for the membership is in the pinned comment. So yeah, 2 new perks, people. Two new perks. Like I said, the one.
Watching the Lakers.
Two new perks. One. Nah, the Lakers getting moved. What's the score, Timo? Timo. What's the score?
Fellas, do you think if the Lakers were up by 12, he would have been silent the whole time?
Nah. That's true. You would have been hella loud. That's why I said, "What's the score?" Timo.
I have no idea.
What's
That's
the
down
score?
double digits.
Timo. What's the score?
Timo,
You're not singing anymore.
You're not singing.
They're down by 17.
They're down 17 to the Heat. Are they playing the Heat?
Yeah.
Bro, he's gonna have Timo. He's gonna have Timo.
Wait.
Andrew,
Andrew,
Timo, hold that, fam. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, what a surprise.
Hold that. He's gone. He's out off.
We are the worst. We are the worst second half team in the league, man.
Hey, you can hold that too. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
You're the worst first half as well.
Yeah, it's the bad team off cross off.
Look at this. Look at this man guy. I'm about to time him out again. Look what he just said.
Hey, relax.
Look what he just said.
What did he say? Bottom row bloodline. Select that.
No.
Bottom row bloodline's cold still. That's
no.
Let's Lakers feeling the Heat. Oh yeah, I forgot Tiff Lewis's bottom row as well. Lakers feeling the Heat. Yeah, that's just one of them jokes. This is a dad joke at Christmas.
Oh man, I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted.
Leave Mange alone, man.
Oh, man.
Leave him alone.
Hey, man, you're in bottom row. You don't have to apply.
Yeah, he's off limits. You can't.
You can't control whatever.
One of our own like this.
Yeah.
We don't let one of our own be treated as such.
Yeah, he's off limits, man. You know what I mean?
Hell?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. You block Mange, I'm going on strike. I'll be gone.
I think you might have mod, so you might can unblock him anyway. You might can untime.
No.
Fine, bro. I was trolling
that's
you.
not the
Relax.
point. That's not the point. That is not
just defending Mange first. I'm
solidarity,
against it. I like Mange. Nah, Mange is on point. I like Mange.
I will not come back. I promise you.
Me and Mange be in the DMs, man. Not like that.
Hey man, pause, man. What the hell, man?
I said not like that. Obviously. Hey, man, relax, big man.
Someone come get their mans. What is this? Man, your thoughts on this? On these allegations?
Yeah.
You guys are sending winky faces in the DMs or what?
Hey, I'm not Ryan, man. I'm not Ryan. Relax.
Hey, Ryan, you've been outed. Ryan, is this true?
Probably is though in that scrub.
Ryan asked for clothes for a present and then said surprise me in the fruitiest way possible.
Ryan said surprise me for a Christmas present from another man.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
In the fruitiest way, bro.
That's Ryan for you. You know what I'm saying? But we won't even talk about what. We won't even talk about the picture.
I promise you, I'm never buying any of you Christmas presents as long as I live.
Well, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? we won't talk about, you know what I'm saying, the picture that Taza posted in the PlayStation group chat. We ain't gonna even discuss that.
Allegations
there ain't no allegations. You sent the picture and it's still there.
What was he sitting cross-legged?
No. We'll tell you after. We'll tell you afterwards. We'll tell you after the stream.
We don't need to.
We'll tell you after the stream, innit? But yeah, man, it was. But yo, big up to everyone. Big up to all of you lot locked in.
No pun intended.
Big up to all of you lot locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe. This is the final Q&A of the year, people. Because the next time we'll be back, it will be January the 1st. It'll be New Year's Day. I'm saying we'll be talking about Chelsea's win at Nottingham Forest.
We're gonna talk about how Tottenham got dunked on by Aston Villa.
Why? When do you play Villa? Is it that? Oh, it's the early kick, isn't it?
New Year. Yeah, New Year.
It's the early kick. Yeah. So watch along will be the Forest Chelsea game, and then you'll get the Q&A. All of this is already on the upcoming live stream schedule because I've updated it all the way to Sunday. After this show, I'm going to update the first week as well. New shows coming, some shows returning, new shows being added as well, people. So you're going to get much more content in 2023 as well, alongside what I mentioned in regards to the 2 new perks. I'm going to make the Sarcasm City TV merch available for the members, and then these lot are doing the bottom row bloodline thing. So yeah, you can apply for that as well. Whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? If you're part of the membership, I'm not involved in that, so don't bring any complaints.
What you mean by what that does mean?
I'm saying don't bring any complaints about it. So if someone applies and don't get in, I don't want to come into I'm a member.
Guys, Flawless is not in control of the process.
No, I'm not involved in it. So don't bring your complaints.
Not the bottom row group chat.
I'm not in the group chat, legit. No, you know what I'm saying? I can just show you where the offices are, and then that's just the floor is yours to do your thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh, what's up, Timo, man? Talk to us, man. We're here, man. Timo, talk to us. What's up, man? Timo wants to score. Timo.
Why? I don't understand why you're so surprised. You won one more game this week than I thought you would.
Yes, you are. Why are you so excited? Well, you said accepted.
I did say they were gonna lose anyway, so I'll give up, man.
But Timo,
why you watching? Why you watching?
You won one more game this week than I thought you would. That's progress.
Why is it a 20-point game?
Yeah,
they get hooped
Hold
on
that team.
You know what Daniel said? Oh, there's still time. On what? There's still time. These not gonna blackmail LeBron on his birthday on Friday.
Wait, what?
Hey,
To do what?
What?
Timo, say it with me. Say it with me, man. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. You ready? I'm
1,
saying
2,
on
3,
Cancun, man. 1, 2, 3, Cancun, yeah.
Wait, Timo, are you stressed about LeBron's
Friday,
birthday on
Friday, we're going to Hawks.
Are you stressed about LeBron James' birthday?
Yes.
You think he's playing on his birthday?
You think he cares that he's going to lose on his birthday?
Yeah.
Is he playing? Because that debates whether I'm going to do the watch along or not. Is he playing? All right, cool. Watch along, people.
Yeah, he's going out in hot lantern, man. Afterwards, man.
What the hell?
Good, yeah. Well,
you think the 22nd loss of LeBron's season is going to affect him like that?
This guy's a dick.
Come on,
he's a
bro.
kid.
You think LeBron doesn't know the team sucks?
I'll give up.
It's not. LeBron doesn't care. He's just after the points.
You know what?
record,
I don't
man.
mind we're not winning until March. I don't mind. I'll give up.
I said March, Is it
Not
that
winning
bad?
until March.
No. You need to win some games. We
Yeah.
can't actually get the Pelicans Wembanyama.
Nah, give the Pelicans Wembanyama, man. Super team, man. Super team.
No.
Why are you against the super team, man? Let's go, man. Let's see the
Because
event.
his team's in the West. That's why, fellas. If LeBron hands over a number 1 overall pick to the Pelicans, he's banned from any GOAT debate. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I just want to see the Pelicans click up with all them ballers there. You know what I'm saying? Wembanyama, Zion, BI, etc.
If we get Wembanyama and KD, you're coming over to the Pelicans, bro. I know you, bro. You gotta jump it on.
I swear to you, we can't.
You're jumping on, bro.
Build a super team off the Lakers' suckiness. We can't allow that. That is not how this is supposed to go.
Hey,
yo, Timo, you need the whiteboard back, man. You know what I'm saying? Prime's right. What happened to the whiteboard, man, with the pen and the boarding and that? I don't like this. I don't like depressed Timo. This makes me sad.
What, Fator? What happened in the last week to make you this depressed?
You know, it's Chelsea and the Lakers. He's realized that both trash. Like that's what it is.
I could have told you that 3 months ago.
Yes, but what it is, he's had the realization. It hits everybody at it hits everybody at different times, and it's different results. He's seen Chelsea have a bad result, and he's seen the Lakers have a bad result, and it's hit him at the same time. That's what it is.
Chelsea won yesterday. That's the thing. I don't understand this. Like,
hey, it must be the what's it called? That Chelsea Dortmund girl, man. That sort. No, actually, she defended you though. Like, you should be happy, man. Like, she told Brown to hold her.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can hold on. That's why. That's it.
No.
Oh, poor baby.
You know what, Timo? Timo, you know what? I can teach you some German so you can understand. You can
someday beat you at home.
Hold on.
Stop
crying, Frank Lampard.
Stop crying, Frank Lampard. All of us minds faded away.
Lose, join in.
Be a sub,
my legend.
Beat you at home and beat you away. Stop
crying,
Frank Lampard.
No, Timo's actually depressed. Hey, Timo,
Lewis, man, your legend couldn't hold out to Wolves, man.
Hey, he got dunked on by
Hey, that ain't Nuri Dagger, man.
Hey, that was football, man. Nothing like a notification that a Frank Lampard team conceded a late winner on the break, man. That is something that never changed. Some things never change. Oh, hey, man.
Timo, we can't be
doing have David Moyes and Frank Lampard in the relegation zone. Get them both out of here.
Timo, cheer up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Everton away anyway. It's a shit ground to go anyways.
Anyway, love to everyone that has locked in. We're gonna still continue. Like I said, even though this is the last Q&A of the year, you still get more content. So Mandem United tomorrow. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Sure. Yeah, you will. Sure. Yeah.
Hey, don't. Hey, top row. Don't talk to shut up.
Fuck you, Team Johnson. I'll say it that. So at 11 p.m., you're getting the Mandem United. These man are idiots. You must smile every fucking rollout, all the time, Day in and day out.
Hey, fellas, the more you fight against this bottom row thing, the bigger it gets.
I respect it though. It's NWO, so I fuck with
Flores,
it.
You know what? Yeah, massive.
I fucks with it.
Flores,
I fucks with it.
Flores, you better watch your mouth, man. I don't like your type, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, I like it.
You know the craziest part? Jez is forced to be a top row for the stream, man. We're still repping bottom row. We're taking over your ends too.
Oh my god, Joe. Well, yeah, check out.
You know what? And I'll take it. I'll take it for the team.
Hey,
do you know
man, we got some. You're not going to come from your own ends, fellas.
This is our foreign exchange student to the top row, man. That's what it is. It's a foreign exchange.
Top row isn't a thing. It's
Top
never a gang.
Top row isn't a thing because we're taking over.
That's right.
This is us right now.
Thanks.
But yeah, United content tomorrow, man. The United people. I'll have to can't wait to buy some bottom.
Hey, Flores, don't forget to send the link.
You know what we should do? Get a top row shirt, get a bottom row shirt. We'll see who sells more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee we trust you.
Oh my god,
We're
yo,
you
got
Flawless is real life homies.
Bottom row will sell out like every time. Like we the main event. Like, what the?
I don't know about you guys. As soon as we get Tox in that bottom row shirt, it's over for Flawless. I'm saying it's done.
Flawless's niece in the bottom row shirt. We'll
hey, too fucking far.
Hey,
it's too far. That's too far.
No, Peter. Got it. Peter, when we got Mama Flawless in the bottom row shirt, that's it, man. You know what I mean? First, your one point that bottom row shirt.
Oh my god. Oh,
hey,
shout out Mumsy though.
Look at your Canadian girlfriend in the bottom row shirt too.
Who's my Canadian? Who's my what? Never mind. We just gonna bypass that, yo. This guy.
One eye open.
Because someone gonna take that as gospel and be like, yo, have you got a Canadian girl? No, I don't. Let me just put that out there. I do not have a Canadian girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm like, let me just put that out there, people. Are you saying
girl, you hear what Flawless just said about you?
Yeah,
comfort yourself by buying a bottom row.
She already making sure the shirts are getting printed for the bottom row stream.
Yeah. I swear down.
The thumbnail is already created.
I swear down, you man, are idiots and that. But yeah, we're closing out. Like I said, 11 p.m. tomorrow, people. Man and United podcast, and then Friday. Whoever coming up on Friday, I'll do another Man United because I haven't done one this week. So that'll make
send the link. Can we do the Everything But Football show?
If you might want to, yeah, of course. We'll hide it.
Does you free on Friday?
Yeah, I'm free.
All right, let's do it, man. Episode 1, Everything But Football.
Yeah,
the pilot episode.
Let's go. Well, yeah, I think that's it. That's everything. Prime, what are you saying? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Peter, that Fat Frank song slap, man. Amazing.
Hey, that's the lead song that they sang to Frank Lampard when he was at Derby. That's a real change.
Hey, I love it.
A lot of people have beef with Lampard, man. It's crazy for you.
I find you know what's also crazy? I find it funny that I predicted Reece James' injury again.
Fuck you.
Man, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, know what? Here, I'm here for the dark.
Hey, what's even funny? What's even funny? I said 67th minute. The guy didn't even last an hour, man.
Damn.
Hey, amazing.
Hey, Reece James is crazy.
Also,
Reece James.
One more thing. Hey, Timo, don't think I don't know what you did today.
What did he do now?
This man, honestly, someone get him an Ethernet cable for Christmas, man. I swear.
No, he muted me. No, Timo muted me. Timo just muted me.
Yeah,
Timo's a criminal, blood.
Hey, Brian, spit out.
Timo muted me. The thing is, I was like, is that Flawless?
It's so fucking funny.
I didn't do anything. Mine's right here.
I won't. You know what? I won't say it on stream, but like backstage, bro.
Fucking do it.
Let's go backstage, mate.
Yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. Love to you lot, man. Last Q&A of the year you'll see the Q&A again New Year's Day, people. But yo, enjoy your New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. Because some of these might not be back until New Year. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. This has been.
He's fine. We're fine.
No. I'm just saying it. There's no shows coming up. I'm trying to think that you man will be on during that period of time.
I can't believe you just ignored the pilot episode of Everything But Football.
Oh yeah, that'll be on Twitch, but we haven't patterned the time. What's the time of it and day? Yeah. So everything but football live on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch soon comes. Bottom row Bloodline Productions presents. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Timo. He's gonna say I'm bullying him again.
He's depressed about his team, innit? His team's getting smacked. That's what it is.
Hey, Timo, ask for a hug again, yeah.
What?
You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand that reference, but I'll explain it.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, tell us thoughts on these allegations. What are your thoughts?
He's dead. Right, love to everyone that's locked in. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Big up for tuning in, you lot.
Big up.
Hey, fuck that, Frank.
Fuck that, Frank.
Fuck you, Pride.